Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to class. It's been a while. We have been away for a little bit because I have been on a small break. But we're back, and we're back to your regularly scheduled programming. We have one less person with us today, as they're currently in an airport. But it shouldn't get in the way of today's academics. I am joined by my lovely class here. We have Malachi playing Fortis. We have Yanis being played by Mahez.
Sorry, I lost my script under all these books.
We have Percy being played by Yumizu.
That's me. I
We
like
have,
magic.
We have Simon being played by Dragon.
You bitches.
And we have
Okay.
Morwin being played by Seb.
You do not fathom my insatiable need to purge.
I've never.
Purge thyself out of this room. Bitch.
And I am Zephyr. I will be your game master, your headmaster, your creator of all things chaotic here at Strixhaven. Where we left last time, everybody made a new friend. They made a lovely friend in Cadorus. Cadorus is a Quandrix a Quandrix aspiring student. However, his father, working in the city of Drocade, far to the east, is a gardener of sorts, and our lovely party got to try some of the goods that Cadorus's father was able to produce. They all gathered around a campfire on top of a hill just outside of the local town on the island where Strixhaven is set, and they all took in the surroundings and the herbs that they were provided. And each of them experienced a slightly different medicinal purpose for the plant, let's call it. But all were relaxed after a very stressful day of orientation, until some trees came to life and caused them some trouble. Trees that, to one of our new students, had a striking resemblance to a member of their family. But I'm sure that's nothing that you'll need to worry about at any point over the next few years of your study. After the drugs had worn down and left everyone's system, they relaxed, slept under the night sky. Some were more comfortable with the idea than others, but they all awoke, having found a bond of some kind between each other, perhaps temporary, perhaps not. And Cadorus, he seemed a little pale in the face, slightly weak and unconscious. They took him back to the dormitories and went about the rest of their day. And we joined them the day after. They've all had time to deal with personal affairs and begin their own little hobbies. But today is a very important day. Today is a very exciting day. You've all had your orientation. You now know what to expect from your classes here at Strixhaven, as you all begin to make the decisions of what you want to learn and what spells you wish to unlock within the weave in your soul. But today is all about fun. Today is the convention for extracurriculars, where you will all be able to go around and see the different clubs that Strixhaven has to offer. And then in the afternoon, if you are interested, you can also go looking for work to try and make some money. Classes, clubs, and work will all begin next week, so if you want to make any decisions, time is of the essence. We now drift our perspective to the dormitories. A large building standing not too far from the central pool of Strixhaven. Most are asleep. as the sun slowly begins to rise over the valley of this island and the seas that stretch beyond, Lady Mara, mistress of inscrutable depths, brings her children around. Some of you who maybe sat on the coast in the early hours of the morning on days like this would see dolphins, and others see creatures leaping out, trying to touch the morning sun. But there's one individual who is either up very late or up very early. Simon.
What? Me? What? Okay. I guess I am. Did I make it to the bar?
You
Or was I going to the fucking stargazing? I can't remember.
I will
Oh my
leave it
God.
I will leave it up to you.
You know what? I feel like he was going towards the room, and he stood in front of the door. He was staring at it. He was like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." And then he walked off to his usual bunking spot. I'm gonna say that.
All right. As you make your way, you are sort of making your way through the sort of main lobby of the dormitories. You see the rays of sun coming through the window, a disgusting orange light to your
It
eyes.
is so fucking disgusting. I fucking hate the sun. Can't somebody just fucking kill it already? We don't need that. Who fucking needs the sun?
Can't someone kill the sun?
Oh.
I know it's like one of the biggest stars out there, but that motherfucker doesn't need to shine as brightly as he does. I don't have a personal vendetta. What are you talking about?
You will notice, as you feel this personal disdain for that fiery hellball in the sky, that one of your fellow students sits outside. The doors are slightly ajar, letting that light in. You will see Melwathorn, the dryad in your year, who looks a little bit like this. If it'll let me pull it up. There we go. Here you are.
Oh, that one. Right.
He sits outside, cross-legged, both hands planted in the dirt. This large silhouette. I mean, Melwathorn is about 7 feet tall. Is a rather tall creature.
Damn.
And you'll see on his shoulders some birds sort of standing, looking around, singing their morning song. In the sort of twisty branch-like horns he has protruding from his head, you see a couple of squirrels nesting, sleeping comfortably. And as you sort of look a little bit closer, even in the blurry vision of the morning, his hands that are made of this delicate yet beautifully, almost varnished wood, resting in the earth, his fingers have outstretched into a network of roots, almost like the spider web around him. You can choose to go over to him or continue to wherever it is you intend to go.
I feel like Simon is going to stand there for a little bit, just take like a good look at him, at the person, just quietly standing there, and he'll take a couple steps closer, and without necessarily intending to startle or otherwise. I see you're partaking in some breakfast, I'd imagine.
Melthorn will kind of look over to you gently, and you'll see their sort of hollow eyes glow with the yellows and greens of fireflies. They will bow their head to you in acknowledgement, and sort of you get the idea that you're right in your assumption. And slowly you see these roots that are around him begin to pull their way back through the dirt, the grass returning to the ground. And he sort of gets up slowly.
Oh,
And
by
it'll
no
be-
means, don't interrupt for my sake.
I'd like you to roll me a d4.
A D4. Let's see. That is a D8. Wait a minute. That's not a D4 at all. That is me waking up today. Let's see. That is a 2.
One of the birds on his shoulder seems a lot younger than the rest of the animals, a chick of some sorts. Their feathers are still quite fluffy and they're still a little pudgy in the face and body. But they sort of hop around a little bit and they flutter down and they land on your shoulder. It is a little robin with those brown feathers and red chest, white accents going around the face.
Simon's eye twitches. He says nothing, but his eye twitches.
Melthorn will outstretch their hand, and from a couple of branches on it will sprout a small collection of branches with berries on them. He gestures for you to take them.
He's gonna nod his head in acknowledgement, and I will take him. I will take some berries.
You can add 2 good berries to your inventory,
Ew. I'm
And
gonna
with-
do that.
and with his other hand, he will sort of hold out his palm towards the robin on your shoulder as if to gesture and mimic offering a berry to the bird.
Oh. I'm going to, with a very still hand, I'm going to offer my finger for the bird to sit on so I can move it closer, I suppose.
The bird
Bites the finger off.
the bird will hop onto your finger and kind of tilt its head at you curiously.
He's gonna observe the bird. So, it's so small. It's so defenseless. It's a fucking bird. It's a fucking bird. Yeah. He will nudge it to continue on to his original friend.
Roll me either sleight of hand or animal handling.
You know what? Because my animal handling is much lower than my sleight of hand, I'm gonna roll that.
Alright. Love it, love it.
2 total.
Okay. So you're kind of like trying to hold out your finger towards Melwathorn, right?
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
In your mind, you're going slowly, patiently, but sort of looking, almost squaring up to this bird as you two lock eyes. It tilts its head slightly, and almost stiffly, your hand sort of trembles a little, not in fear, but more sort of tenseness in the muscles. And you'll feel a couple sharp.
Just don't squash it.
You'll feel a couple sharp pecks from the bird on your finger before it takes off and just flies into the distance.
Oh, his eyes fold on motherfucker. I'll remember you, you fucking bitch.
It goes west, in case
It went west? Great.
it went west, in case you want to note that down at all.
It was a cardinal, wasn't it?
Yep.
As it flies west, Simon's entire body just shifts in that direction as he's looking at it.
Melithorn is silent, but you can feel the energy of a chuckle coming from the Dryad. He sort of shakes his head, a silent sigh, and puts a hand on your shoulder reassuringly.
I feel like Simon's going to take, at first he's going to flinch just at physical contact in general. But I feel like, seeing that, he doesn't mean any harm, like he's gonna relax into it a little bit and just let out this sigh, like this breath that he didn't know he was holding necessarily. It's almost like he forgets to fucking breathe, period. Birds. I'm sorry, there was this one summer where particularly friendly seeking bird has made a nest in my hair, and I'm just struggling a little bit, I suppose, with birds since then.
It's about as you are having this conversation that Fortis. I imagine you would have been up relatively early in your nature, kind of, as you've spent the last day or two sort of looking around the island, figuring out all the different pathways and shortcuts. And
Yes.
you know that you would have gathered yesterday that in the early morning is when there are less people around, so there'll be less foot traffic, but also less disturbance in what you want to do. And so you've woken up. Yanis is still asleep for the moment, so you gather your things, the small bundle of maps that you've created, and you make your way out through the hallway. And there's a door on the opposite side.
Other way.
Other way, towards the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna duck out the window.
Okay. Well, as you do, you'll notice that one of the doors across the hall from you has been left slightly ajar. And you'll hear this almost slapping sound every few moments coming from it.
Okay.
Based on when you first got
Confirm
here.
for me, is this the one that's directly across the hall from me?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, no, I...
Oh.
Given everything I understand about the people in that room, and one of them particularly, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm good.
Going from since evening.
Oh
my god!
I
You do
like
not
my
need
peace
to
of
follow
mind.
the debauchery.
All right. You make your way towards the window, and you've done this a couple of times now, so you know just how to sort of, counterbalance the latch enough for you to be able to slip out, but not for it to make too much noise or to sort of disturb anyone else. You're able to slip out of the window in the back. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to go, or are you just going to go on sort of a general patrol of the island?
Can you give me a rough layout?
Okay, so, and we will have a proper map for the whole island. It's just something that I've still been working on. Oh,
I'm gonna draw. Well,
all right. So, the
fucking not.
the dormitories.
Yep.
Are sort of in the sort of center of the island, slightly to the west. And then the entire western coast of the island is this big, thick forest. To the north is the Biblioplex and sort of the main school grounds, as well as the Silk Ball Stadium.
Yep.
To the southwest of the island is let's call it the Uni Town for now, where the Fire Jolt Cafe and the Bows End Tavern, all that stuff is. To the southeast is the harbor where you guys came in.
Yep.
And to the northeast is the hub where it's basically the teleportation center with all
Yeah.
the portals. In the middle is that sort of large water pool where sort of that's depicted in the art where the statue to Baltari is.
Yep.
And to the south, in between the town and the harbor,
Yep.
is the temple to Baltari itself.
Okay. So, tablet has just turned on. But, you said the Biblioplex is to the north.
Yes.
Sorry, north or northwest? No, northwest was forest. North.
Yeah, so the
Yep.
entire western coast is a thick forest.
Yes. Yeah. Aside from the
that,
school grounds in the central west. Though
yeah,
slightly
yeah.
to the west, not all the
Yeah.
way to the west.
Yeah. So it basically goes pool, dormitories, big ass forest.
Yep. Okay.
Or Simon will call it
So-
Robin territory.
Okay. So,
So yeah, basically
gathering-
where the window comes out of the dormitories is like bordering the forest.
Yeah.
In case that's useful to you.
Yes, for the sake of getting to where I want to go, but let's do that like that. That's D. That's forest. Village. What? So, the my temple is in between, school grounds, essentially, and remind me, what was east side?
So there's not much on the east side is mostly cliffs. To the northeast is the teleportation hub. But otherwise, like the direct east is mostly cliff faces.
All right.
And
So, I want to make my way out from the dorms. I want to make my way through some of the forested area.
Yep.
And I want to attempt to gain access to the roof areas of the Biblioplex.
Alrighty, brilliant. In which case, we will come back to you in just a little bit as you begin your journey through the forest.
Yeah.
And we will shift our perspective to a totally unrelated person who was not involved at all in your leaving of the dormitory. Morwen, you are currently in the process of your religious, holy, completely normal rituals.
Exactly.
As you feel
I'm making sure that my body is free of sin. That being
You're-
pain.
a sharp pain in the right of your abdomen, and you feel another sharp pain on the back of your left shoulder. Where Fortis has slipped out, I will have Janus roll a constitution check to see if they are woken up by these sharp noises. A 17? I will let you decide, Janus, with a 17, whether or not you are woken by it or not.
Yanis will kind of crack an eyelid. Today's a rest day, isn't it?
There's no classes today, but there is the extracurriculars convention a little bit later on.
Yeah, but that's later on. He's gonna close his eye and just ignore it.
Alrighty. In which case, Janus, you can return to your slumber for a little while, and Morwen, as you are going through your ritual, let us into your mind or your bucket, however you wanna see it. sort of what's going through this rhythmic sensation that you inflict upon yourself?
Well, mostly it's affirming to himself that he is alive. The dead don't feel pain after all.
I'm sure.
But also, pain is sin leaving the body, so he's trying to get it out. And before you ask, no, he has never tried to reconcile these two. Thirdly, he is reminiscing on the past.
Any moment in particular?
Several, in fact. Most of the memories of home.
Tell you what, Seb. Spin us a little story. Show us one of these memories.
Okay. It's harkening a bit back to the dream. Just a quiet morning. Though this memory is a bit different, one could say. It is not a nice and sunny day. It's cloudy, overcast. It isn't currently raining, but it could start raining at any moment. He's also not just, sitting and, taking it all in. He's actively tending to his garden. As he's tending to it, I'm trying to find nice words. There's singing coming from inside. And he's merely to be honest, he's more listening to the singing than he is paying attention to his actual gardening. The nice memory, however, will occasionally be interrupted by a profound sense of loss. Before inevitably circling back to a similar or altogether different memory.
It's within one of these memories. You look up, you see the sun. Its warmth covers your skin, your face that is, at this point, not enshrouded by a helmet. You feel its rays tickle your cheekbones, you feel the wind caressing your ears. Your eyes gaze up at its beauty. It is not painful or blinding to look at. And you feel the life that the sun, that Ilmar spreads onto the earth, feeding the plants that will feed the animals, that will feed you and those you hold close to you. As you look at the sun, focusing on that point of light becomes the lantern that is sat on your bedside, glowing eternally with that slight blue hue. And as you finish this ritual and you return to your mortal body, you notice Lavender is not in the room. They have risen earlier than you, made their way outside, and your door has been left slightly ajar.
He's going to take this as his cue to prepare for the day. Probably to the joy of anyone within earshot. His ritual ceases.
And as you make your preparations, we will shift once again to Percy this time. Percy, as you begin to wake up, a sort of streak of light hits your face and it stirs you. Another day in Strixhaven. Another day surrounded by magic and mystery and wonder. Are you ready to get up and tackle the day, or do you try and get a couple extra moments of sleep?
You're asking me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I didn't hear my name for a second. I think I'll get up. I want to go see what I want to explore the school that I've missed out on.
All right. You very quickly, you get up, you gather your belongings, the items that you gathered during your orientation. You make your way outside, and Morwen and Percy, you'll both meet in the hallway at about the same time. Percy in front of you is this large, bulky, chiseled figure with a bucket of some sorts on his head. Morwen in front of you, a slightly smaller, skinnier, lankier male figure who you've had a little bit of interaction with, but ultimately you only know them by their first name, Percy.
Morwen will nod at you. Good morning.
Good morning. You're. I never noticed how tall you were.
Why, thank you. I do believe it is one of my standout features.
Indeed. So, how have you slept? That was the first time I slept on something so comfortable in a long time.
I would not know. I've spent the night in prayer.
Ah.
My faith sustains me.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm not a druggie, I swear.
Is this at the Zephyr? Is this days after, like the day after all the drug stuff?
So, this basically there was the drug stuff, then Tuesday, effectively.
Oh,
this was
okay.
now when. So that the drug stuff was Monday night. Let's say this is Wednesday morning.
Okay,
That's
so
the easiest way to explain it.
and we've been doing classes on Tuesday, the day before.
No, so classes start next week.
Oh, okay. I've been exploring so much of this place. I just feel like I haven't even scratched the surface.
It is quite a large institution. This is a fact. Morwen's going to kind of tilt his head to the side a bit. Any plans for the day? Judging from the sun, it seems to be a most pleasant one.
I was just mostly going to explore and talk to more people. I need to know more.
A search for knowledge, eh? Commendable, if not led astray.
Yeah, I guess so. I've always had an affinity for magic.
Or nod. Steel has been more my calling.
What'd you say?
But steel has been more of my
okay.
calling.
Ah,
But I
steel.
have recently been guided here.
Like weapons?
He nods.
I love weapons. I trained a lot. I trained for a long time with my family. They taught me how to use all kinds of weapons. Daggers and short bows and short swords.
It is a most noble calling. Make sure you wield them for the right reasons. But you do have a good plan. Familiarizing oneself with the grounds would be advantageous.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't mind if I joined you on your endeavors?
No, of course. Feel free.
Excellent. We can watch each other's back, and we'll start walking.
I'll make sure nobody stabs you in the back.
Alrighty.
Simply give you a thumbs up.
As you two make your way outside, you will see Simon, who is having a light conversation with Melwathon.
Morwen will keep a cautious eye in Simon's direction, but otherwise will not engage unless.
Did I spot him?
I will probably say Percy is the first to spot. Percy, you will see your roommate talking with one of your classmates.
Ah. And I think what I'll do is I'm gonna wave my hand. Hello, Simon.
Hi, Percy! Fuck you, buckethead! I'm gonna flip him off.
Percy, you just hear a humph from under the helmet.
Was that a... Does she seem... Is she upset with you, or is she greeting you?
I cannot tell what he is doing.
Maybe you should do it back, see what he does.
You know what? Hold on, I need to roll for myself. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. You know it's a good one when that happens.
Okay. Morwen is going to he's going to look down at you. He's going to just stand there silently, looking down at you for like 2 whole seconds. Then he's going to turn around in Simon's direction and flip him off. The exact same gesture as Simon did to him.
Oh, the urge to just shoot him with my finger. I cannot kill another character. That being one of yours, Sebastian.
Correction, you cannot kill another one of Seb's characters again.
Exactly.
Specifically. Yeah.
Morwen's tough, he can take it.
Percy, think fast. And
Huh?
I'm going to throw him a good berry.
I'm gonna run towards the good berry and I'm gonna jump and to eat it.
Nice.
You eat it?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think it massively matters, but you gain 1 hit point and are completely nourished for the whole day.
Ah, I gained 1 hit point.
Yeah, I think you're at max because you guys just had a long
Yeah,
rest.
I'm at
but,
10. Okay.
So
But
you're
you don't
you're
need to eat for the rest of the day.
yeah, you are at 10 but with gusto.
Oh, is that enough?
Sorry, I don't have any more. I would have so gladly shared with you, but you understand. And he looks at Morwen.
Morwen is going to just look at you silently for a moment. And then he's going to just, raise a hand and he's going to go, no worries, my faith sustains me.
Clearly. He says as he looks you up and down.
Plus, there's a mess hall.
You
for if
see
you guys
there's
are ever
like
hungry.
fresh red gashes over his back and shoulders.
It helps that he never wears a shirt.
Oh my god, right! He's bare-chested, that bastard.
He is. In his modified version of the school uniform.
I take it you were already out and about, having a skerfuffle with some branches, mayhaps? You have some lines, you know. You outwear protection.
My faith is my shield.
Then your shield is lacking, clearly.
Oh dear. We will.
I'm gonna wait to respond to that. Hold on.
I will give you a second. I'll give you a second to figure out how to respond because we're gonna shift over to Yanis at this point. Yanis, you've gotten a few extra moments of sleep and now you feel more naturally sort of willing to awaken. The sound of weapon against flesh has died down at this point. Walk us through your morning routine today.
First things first is I'd make sure I still have that vial on me.
Yes, you do.
Right, that goes back in the pouch, and then it's stretch, have a very hot shower, and then go find somewhere to have breakfast.
Brilliant. As you take your warm shower, it feels comforting against your scales, and you'll sort of notice as the sun radiates into your room, you get that kind of slightly green reflective effect on all the walls as it bounces against the emerald scales that layer your skin. You're able to find your uniform, attach everything you need to, you collect your things. The vial is safely stored away in your pouch, and you exit your room, leaving the door closed behind you. And as you do, you run into this individual. You run into Lorene, who exits their own room a couple doors down from you, closer to the exit, their hair tied in those two large green buns as they push their spectacles up their nose, and they have a small book in there, sort of held tightly against their chest. And they'll look over at you and give you an acknowledging nod. Morning, Yanis.
Hey, Lorraine, how are you today?
I slept well. Kodoris seems to be doing a little bit better. He's got a slight fever, but nothing insane. I imagine he's been testing again. Just kind of roll her eyes a little.
Yes, we were out with him just last night, and it was an interesting evening to be sure, but I wasn't sure he actually was part of the test himself. He seemed more like he was there to guide us, so I'm not sure exactly what happened.
She'll take a moment to think for herself, and it's strange. Maybe he ate something at the tavern. He seems mostly alright. He'll be on his feet in a little while. I'm just going out to fetch him some breakfast. I am personally not a massive fan of the cafeteria food, but he really likes their sandwiches, so...
Hopefully it's not the sandwiches that caused him to feel ill.
Hopefully not. But, is there anything I can get for you whilst I head out that way? Sort of save you a trip?
I was gonna head to the cafe anyway, enjoy the sun a bit, get a coffee.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you later. I've been hearing the older students getting things ready at the stadium for the convention.
I'm sure it'll be a can't miss event.
And she will sort of bow to you slightly and turn on her heel and walk outside the dormitories. And as you sort of watch her go, you'll see she passes Percy, Morwyn, and Simon, and Melthorn as well. Sort of as she goes past you guys, just before Morwyn is going to give his raucous backslap of an insult to Simon, and she will quite briskly make her way towards the center of the island and in the general direction of the Biblioplex. Yanis, you'll see the four individuals standing outside. They're very hard to miss. How do you wish to go about it?
I'll just, walk up to them and, morning, you guys headed to the cafe or something?
At which point you're just able to catch Morwyn as he says...
No, that's not what he says.
Yeah, well, fuck you too!
But yeah, no, that's not what he says. He, What was your exact wording again? That it's not a very good shield.
Something along the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, clearly it was lacking or something like that.
Yeah.
Clearly your faith
Yeah,
was lacking.
yeah, you said, my faith is my shield, and, Simon said, well, clearly your shield was lacking.
Yeah.
Morn is going to just look down and just look down at himself. It did not need to protect me from this.
And then I'm gonna turn to
Charming.
Yanis and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, we were just exploring the school, but I think we stopped here and they just started talking." And then I'm gonna kind of go to your like put my hand over the side of my face, kind of just like I'm whispering, like, "I think they're flirting. I don't know."
Yanis will kind of raise an eyelid and look, I just woke up. I need coffee. Anybody
to-
want to join me?
We can all stop by the mess hall. Looks at Yanis. Looks at Simon and Moria. Sorry, I forgot my brain. Marwin, my brain.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you guys coming? Or are you gonna stay here?
He looks at Morwen like he wants to fucking strangle the bastard. But he'll turn his
So it
cold
was
gaze
floating.
towards. he would turn his cold gaze towards you, Percy, and and he's gonna give you a warm smile about your progress. Everything for my new roommate.
Yeah.
You remember that, right? You remember that, we're friends.
You did tell
and you
me
didn't
this.
forget about that, right? Yeah, I did tell you. I'm glad that somebody isn't forgetting about that.
Well, you told me what
Thank you,
happens. I
friends,
don't
for all of
exactly
them to fucking
remember.
forget about it afterwards. Useless. I'm going to turn to our I say our to my wooden-esque friend. Was it Dryad? No, it wasn't Dryad.
Yeah,
it
Dryad. Yeah,
It
he's
was a Dryad, yeah. To my Dryad friend, and I'm gonna bow my head, and I'm going to wish them a nice nourishment time from the big red glowing bitch in the sky.
He will bow his head back to you, and he will sort of reach up into his little antler/horns, and he'll begin feeding the squirrels a couple of acorns that he grows from his fingertips.
Aww, that is so cute.
And with that, I imagine you're all heading into town.
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty. In which case, as you all begin, because I assume you're going to the Fire Jolt Cafe, Yanis.
Yes.
And not the cafeteria for the.
No.
What you
I want good coffee, not, the instant.
Oh, don't shit on Blaze! Don't you fucking dare! You know what? The second he says you're gonna go there, I'm gonna be like, what about the cafeteria? Like Blaze, I'm sure Blaze is doing a great work. You gotta support your local, your local shops.
As opposed to the Fire Jolt Cafe, which is
Yeah.
clearly not local at all.
Clearly
the
not
way over
local
there.
at all. Clearly.
I want something that is specifically brewed for me, Simon, not brewed en masse.
Ooh.
I see you got the taste. Oh, no, that's bad. Ugh. I think I'll skip out on that. They finally mass-produced things that the school has to offer. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go see Blaze. I feel rude. I feel rude saying that. Blaze doesn't deserve that. Blaze works so hard trying their best. Yeah, I'm gonna go support Blaze. Fuck that shit.
Alrighty. So we have Simon going to the Biblioplex, and I assume everybody else going into town.
I guess so, yeah.
Apparently.
I
Alright.
just turned to subscription like, why don't you go?
Alright. Well, as you all begin to make your travels, we'll go back to Fortis. Fortis, by this time, you'll have made it through the forest, and you will be at the edge of the Biblioplex, this large marble building with those beautiful amethyst tiles, 5 blue beams shooting into the sky above.
Yep.
Now, you have some options here. There is the main entry point, boring. There's the back door that goes into the alumni gallery.
I believe what I specifically said was I am attempting to get onto the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, those were my words.
In which case, there are sort of these ivy vines that will sort of interweave up the walls of the Biblioplex. So you would be able to clamber those. Can you roll for me acrobatics, let's say?
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the extra point. Can
Is that a natural 20?
can I get a natural 20?
Nice.
Very nice. Every time he's reaching for that phone, it's like, well, it's either a 20 or a 1. And I
Yeah,
don't think he'd be smiling if it was a 1.
I would not have a shit-eating grin on my face if it was a 1. Is my flash on? No, it's not. There. Flash on. Okay. I'm gonna send that to you. Yeah, so that is 23 total.
Righty. Beautiful. So, you make your way over to these vines, and you're very, you instantly sort of find strong footholds and grips, and you begin to climb. Now, there's the ground floor, which is like the main library. There is the second floor, which is the lecture halls. There's the third floor, which is the magic labs, and then there is the fourth floor, which is restricted.
Now, when I say the roof, where do you think I'm aiming?
No, but I'm just making sure.
No, I get that. I'm aiming for the roof.
So, as
high as I can climb.
Higher and higher. You see a couple of students sort of coming in and out of the Biblioplex to get their free breakfast, and behind the Biblioplex you can see the stadium for Silk Ball. Sort of beautiful colors all around, and there's the blooming lotus, bejeweled and sort of this lavender color in the center of it. And you climb higher and higher. It is no longer ivy that you're climbing on, but it is ridges of chiseled marble and the sort of metal sort of ledging for windows and balconies and stuff. You climb beyond the lecture halls, and as you get closer to the magic labs, you can smell all these different mystical alchemicals and herbs and plants. You climb further and further. The top bit of the Biblioplex is it being restricted. There's a lot less windows and stuff like that, but you're able, with a natural 20, I'm not going to make you roll again, you're able to find enough footholds, and you're able to get up through the chisels, and you make it to that final purple dome at the top of the building. The tiling is a little harder to get grip on, with it being sort of almost a pure amethyst, but you are able to sort of slowly balance your way across, and you make it to the top point where those 5 blue beams are coming out of.
Yep. Awesome. Now I'm gonna attempt to make myself as small as possible up here, because obviously I'm probably not supposed to be up here.
Maybe slightly, possibly.
But I do want to look out and just sort of get a view of not only get a view of like everything around and the people down below, but also the rest of the roof for any decent looking pathways along the roofs for like quick ways to get to lecture halls from certain places, say, or out of a lecture hall to the next place as expediently as possible without being noticed.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely trying to map out as thoroughly as possible all the different pathways that I have available to me.
Brilliant. Okay, and honestly, you get a pretty decent view of the island. Like you can kind of see, like the horizon for you. It's like this thin, blue, almost ribbon of the sea. You can just about see everything. You kind of shift a little bit here and there. The forest outstretches a little bit, but for the most part, you're pretty comfortable here.
And I've already explored the
and you-
forest, so
Yeah.
that's not too much. of a
and
worry.
you're able to mark out like sort of a lot of the different pathways. For the biblioplex itself, there are less windows the further up you go. There are a couple for the magic labs. The lecture halls, you can see there are a few windows and balconies that you can get on and off of. You can kind of see where perhaps a lecturer might open out a window onto a balcony and use the world outside as sort of a larger classroom, as it were.
Yep.
So that will be like very easy access for you. The magic labs, you could get into the windows, but they would need a little bit of flexibility. They're a lot smaller. And then there is a single balcony on the top floor that looks out upon the pool and sort of is looking south towards the rest of the island.
Yeah.
You would maybe guess that this is maybe like where one of the dean's offices are. Perhaps it's the oracle. Perhaps it's something more. But it's clearly somebody important who wants to be able to look out upon the rest of the students. And you would also be able to see here that the teleportation hub has like some pretty easy access to some of the cliffs on the east side as well. So if you wanted to sneak around that way, you'd be able to sort of get down onto the beaches. It's hard to see the town on the south side and the temple as well. But you have a pretty decent sort of network at this rate. From the dormitories to the teleportation hub, there's a lot of different paths you could take, as well as the forest that you've learned how to navigate. But yeah, you spend a bit of time up here, writing things down, adding to your maps, and the sun continues to rise over the island. The warmth coating over you. I am going to have you roll stealth at this point.
That's fine.
You're doing good, pal.
I am being read thoroughly by another player right now, and that's cocked. It came out and landed on my keyboard. Fuck off.
You get another one?
What just landed on your keyboard?
So I put
No,
my
he
dice
just got
in it.
another natural
Yeah,
20.
no, I put my dice
Oh
in
my
it
God.
popped out, it landed on the keyboard, and it was all cocked. So I'm like, oh, it's cocked. I'll put it in again, and I've rolled another net 20.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
If
you know-
it ain't in your dice tray, it's fucking cocked. It doesn't count. Exactly.
Well, not only that, it's like, after I take this photo, you know what's amazing
Yeah.
is like, it's barely even rotated from where it was.
Jesus.
Like, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
We love D&D. It's beautiful.
Like, look at how similarly they landed.
Have a look at this.
That's... It's still sending. I'm sweating now. But yeah, no. Now that I've taken a photo, I'll take it out. It landed. The initial one landed in my tray, kind of like this. On my keyboard, kind of like this. I'll send that to the group chat. No, not to you.
We have a group chat.
I didn't know
I wasn't
either.
born invited.
So the first one landed up like that.
You're questioning that.
Sorry, and that's a nat 20 for 25.
Gotcha.
Stuff.
So, as you begin to make your way down the amethyst type, you do notice that there is like a slight ringing sound from you clambering down,
Yep.
and there are a couple gargoyles
Uh-huh.
that you notice begin to move slightly, and so you very quickly sort of shift your weight, slide down the tiles, and then are able to sort of hang underneath that balcony on the top floor as you
Oh.
see
Oh no! Don't
these
say
two
that.
these
Okay.
two gargoyles kind of looking around
Uh-huh.
for a few moments,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
they go back to being normal statues. How
Oh.
you doing, bud?
I'm hanging from the balcony on the top floor in the restricted area.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
And I would like to try and listen and hear into
Mhm.
whatever room is in front of me. Failing that, I would like to peek up just a little to get a glimpse inside before I go down and before I go back down and
Alrighty.
actually make my way down.
Okay.
I just want to get a sneak peek. I'm not going to do too crazy, but
Fucking Snoop.
Nosy bastard.
oh,
He's going to be a great news reporter.
exactly,
Tell.
exactly.
Expelled in the first week.
Live from the massacre of the school, the principal
It's my dice tray, by the way.
splurging all their money on junk, embezzling funds.
I have a choice to make here.
First things first.
Choice.
First things first. I want to try and listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll perception here.
Okay. Okay. Alright. 18.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I need to find something.
What dice tower are you using, by the way?
Can I be honest? I'm using these shitty little, resin dice, but they're so, like, they're kind of pretty. When they want to...
Oh, I know those.
Come on.
Like cobalt blue.
Blue and purple.
Alright.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, they're kind of pretty.
Okay.
They're just resin, though. They're not the good ones. My good ones are actually...
I was asking for the dice tower, but those dice are nice too.
Oh, the dice tower. That's my screaming raven.
Oh, that is a cool one. I love that.
Mahas, you got this for me, yeah?
Yes, I
Yes, I thought so.
That looks so cool.
It does, right? You
Oh
feed
my
it,
God.
you feed it, and it comes out
Sebastian,
with wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just
Where
3D
is-
printed, by the way.
Isara.
Alrighty.
Noted down.
You know what? I
Give
can't even like give that dice up because it's just rolled 2 nat 20s in a fucking row, and
That is so cool.
I have to be loyal to
You
it
don't
now.
throw out that luck.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the luckiest I'm gonna get for the entire night.
Also, since we're talking about rolls in general, I would like to remind you, for all those who it applies to, some of us still have disadvantage on their next magic
Yep.
Yep.
Magic related role.
Actually,
nice courtesy
Zephyr had to question something that was on my Strixhaven report card because I had made a note in shorthand that I had disadvantage because I am one of those people who because well like when do I interact with magic? It's like I just don't. I don't. Not typically anyway. It's like it'll happen, but not for a while. But yes,
I want to make a deal with you. If I ever cast Silvery Barbs for your advantage, you ain't gain that advantage.
Well, obviously, because no, because if you're casting Silvery Barbs on me, then
for your advantage, as in I'm casting it on someone else, but giving you the advantage from. That.
Well, no, because you're giving them
apply?
disadvantage. You're giving them disadvantage.
Yeah.
It affects them, not me. If you were to use it on me, I'd have get fucked disadvantage.
Silvery Barbs fucks up someone else, and then I give advantage to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I
it's a
forgot
give
about
and
that
take.
part. Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, that'd cancel out.
All right. Fortis.
I'll get rid of that.
Yes.
You hear two voices.
Uh-oh.
One feminine. One mechanical.
Okay. Yep.
You are not able to discern what the voices are behind the door. So the door is closed, but there's like a crack underneath it where noise is coming from.
Bit of a draft.
And yeah, so it's a very sort of tinny voice and then a feminine voice of some sort.
Okay.
You are able to hear like one word that really sticks out to you with an 18. Brookhallow.
Sorry, say that again.
Brookhallow. I will type it to you.
Brookhallow?
Yes.
Okay. That's one word?
One word.
I swear to God, if you would have said Brookfield, we would have had fucking issues, bitch.
Alright, noted. I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna peek. Just quick peek.
You're gonna peek.
Just quick peek. Just to get a glimpse of the two people. And
so, the two you can definitely see one that looks to be wearing like what you assume is the sort of mechanical tinny voice.
Yeah.
Two very heavy boots. They could be armor. They could be like just metal legs, but they are sort of heavy boots. Of a darker color. You can't tell if they're a pure black or more of like a steely gray, but they are a darker color. The more feminine figure seems to be wearing a black and white robe.
White robe. Okay.
And from what you can, they are wearing heels.
Okay.
But yeah, they're having a conversation. You may pick up like the odd piece here and there, but nothing, no info, because you know information. You know what is and isn't useful. Most of the words you already pick up aren't important, apart from that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there now because I've risked enough, and it is time for me to.
Don't be suspicious.
It's time for me to get down to a somewhat safer floor, but still on the roof. So I'm,
Given your natural 20 to climb up, and given your nature, you would remember the way that you came up, and you will use that same way to get down. So you're able to get onto the ground, pretty safely. You sort of get down to
ground.
the...
Not ground. Still on the roof, just a lower level.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
all right.
No,
okay.
Very specifically.
In which case,
not getting off the roof.
In which case, I'd probably say for where you currently are and your safest landing without getting caught would be like the first floor where the lecture halls are, because there's plenty of balconies and sort of slanted roofs
Yeah.
where you're able to get a bit of a footing and maybe even sit down if you need to.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Yep. I'm
Alrighty.
gonna slowly make my way down.
All right. Do you go down any further, or are you going to observe a bit more at this point and continue making your notes?
I'm gonna write Brookello down somewhere.
Gotcha.
Yep. And
On
yeah,
your arm. Best notepad ever.
No, yeah, genuinely, like your palm or like up your arm. Fantastic
Yep.
notepad. Have used many times.
All of my medical notes are written on my arm. I'm sure my boss loves that.
Hey, quick erase, right? Doesn't matter what you use.
Alrighty. You are able to write that name down?
Yep.
Alright, brilliantly.
Suspicious.
We are going to jump again
Mhm.
to we'll go to the group of 3. You guys have made your way into town at this point, and you are outside the Fire Jolt Cafe. It's a sort of Tudor-style building. The white walls with the brown, dark beams coming across. The front has this beautiful window with Fire Jolt written in these sort of animated flames, sort of akin to a neon sign of sorts, but there's these slight flickers and embers every now and again. And there are a few students here, some first years and some definitely older. A couple sat outside on these beautiful orange wood tables and chairs, and there's a couple more inside as well, enjoying a breakfast. But it's not fully packed, at least as of yet. I assume, Yanis, you will be the first to enter.
Yes.
Alright, you open the door and there's that sort of jingling sound from a bell atop. And there's no one currently being served, and you'll hear a voice, "Be with you in a moment," from behind the counter. And you can see behind them these several different coffee machines and other drink machines that all seem to be operating themselves.
I'll just call out over the counter. It's all good. I was just after a coffee and a toasted sandwich or something.
Couple moments will go by, and a student that some of you may recognize will come over to serve you, and they will look like this. Silver hair sort of tied back into a long ponytail, with 2 little strands of hair coming down at the sides, wearing this sort of peachy orange uniform with a white apron, a couple coffee stains across it with the Fire Jolt logo, similar to the fiery text in the window across it. This is Mina, and she'll come over with a little notepad and pen. Anything specific you want? We have a few different options. We've got cinnamons, we've got caramels, we've got something a bit more savory like a matcha.
Whatever's just strong and dark.
Alrighty, I can do that for you. And she'll look over at you, Percy and Morwin, who I've assumed have followed Yanis inside.
Yep.
Any drinks for the 2 of you?
What do you recommend?
Personally, I am a fan of our Ganassi flame shot. It's a shot of espresso with a little bit of cinnamon.
Ooh.
If you're looking for some energy, that's what I'd recommend. It's quick, it's light, and it'll keep you going through the day. I know you first years have the convention to look forward to, so I imagine you'll need everything you can get.
Yes, please.
All right. One dark, one Ganassi, and she'll sort of hesitate for a moment, looking at you, Morwin. I remember you. You were one of the students that solved the orientation challenge in the gallery. What can I get you?
Simply water will do nicely.
One water. Ice or no ice?
You can see his eyes kind of widen under his helmet. Ice would be pleasant.
Then ice you will have. And then you wanted a grilled sandwich. Are you vegetarian? Are you good with meat? Do you have any allergies?
No allergies, and ham and cheese or something is fine.
Absolutely. Anything to eat for the two of you?
No, thank you. I had a. What was it? What is it? I had like a berry.
Good berry.
I had a good berry, and I'm all good.
All right. And anything for you? To look at you,
No.
Molly. All right. 3 drinks, 1 sandwich. If you guys want to head over to table 3, I'll be over in a moment. And you'll see her with the same quill that she wrote her notes on, kind of dance it around like a wand, and you'll see the machines in the back begin to spur and work.
I'm gonna be in awe of this of things happening around me.
And she will go over to this small sandwich press on the side and begin making you, Yanis, a grilled sandwich of some sorts. Table 4 is going to be one of the ones near that big window at the front.
Morwen's going to take the time to look around and just get a feel for anyone else who might be present in the vicinity, either inside or, they can see out the window.
There are a couple students that you might recognize. One of them looks like this, and they are... they're sat on the table that would be next to yours, and then on the other side of the cafe are 2 people that I imagine you will recognize, at least one of them, quite well.
Oh,
And yeah, they will be sat. They'll be sat on the other side of the cafe to you guys, but they are in deep conversation.
this
Morwen...
place. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
And I was just going to say that Morwen is going to specifically sit so he has his back turned towards that group. Well, it's not the group itself, it's one individual in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Not naming any names.
You don't like my new best friend? What? Aw, Sebastian.
So far, he has yet to fail to approach me upon spotting me. So,
Fair.
Alrighty. In which case, are you listening? So the sorry, I need to pull these back up real quick from my end. Okay, so there we go. Yanis and Percy, you see Morwen sit down and very assuredly and choosedly sit their back to the 2 first years on the other side.
Yeah. What was the vibe of this guy again? I know Simon was friends with him.
Is that Quintilius?
Yeah.
A little bit proper, and has been sort of trying to make friends with people, but
Okay.
putting some others down in the process of it.
Okay.
From what you were able to, from the very little you were able to pick up, they're not a big fan of lavender.
Ah, yes.
They've been trying to be friends with Morwin to little effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, sorry, you were saying? These guys are just turned away from us doing their own thing.
Well, they're on the other side of the cafe.
Oh, okay.
Morwin is the one turned away from them.
Okay. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna look at all the machines and all the stuff happening. They're like, this is such an interesting cafe. I've never been to something like this before.
Indeed.
Everything on the... No, you go first, Morwin.
Indeed, magic can create wonders.
Everything on the island is magical in some way. We all learn that first years. As the owlin on the table next to you will kind of look up.
I was going to turn to look at him.
He'll kind of look back at you. Strong build. You'd be good for my team.
Team.
Name's Javanesh. Captain of the Silkball team here at Strixhaven.
What's Silk Ball?
Only the greatest sport in all the plains.
Oh my.
Morwen will shift, so now he sits facing this owlin. Please, do tell more.
This table now becomes part of the Silk Ball team for sure.
Just to be clear, Morwen's found a
Oh,
group
yeah.
of people he's talking sports with, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna take my order and walk out the cafe heading for the library.
Like, we're all sitting down by the table. Morwen, ignoring one group of people. This one owlin starts talking sport, and suddenly you're like, I'm out.
You should have went
Amazing.
with Simon. I'm just saying.
So,
Hindsight is 2020.
yeah. Yanis, you will pick up your sandwich, which is this sort of lovely 2 triangle sandwiches, golden brown, sort of, you maybe smell a little bit of garlic mayo on the outside to help with the crisping. And inside is like this beautiful smoked ham, with a little bit of crusting with some breadcrumbs around the edges. And then a wonderful melted cheese that is sort of got the perfect cheese pull. And then Mina will also bring this sort of small cup of an espresso shot, and then we'll hand you a cup with black coffee in it, which also seems to have a slight purple swirl going through the liquid, and a glass of icy water. Since your first years, and this is your first order, this one's on the house.
Ooh,
Much appreciated.
thank you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Kind of raise my eyebridge at the purple swirl and just... Alright, and I'll pick it up and have a drink.
So it is quite bitter with it being a black coffee, but that to soften it a little bit, there is a slight, very slight sort of lavender aroma that goes with it. About the strongest one we've got. I add a little something to make it a little easier to go down. But
So she spiked it.
Many thanks.
pleasure's all mine. And
Yeah, then as I said, I'm fucking off to the library
you-
because,
you go away. Beautiful. In which case,
They're talking sports. Yanis is about as interested in sports as.
In which case, we'll stay with Percy and Morwen just for a moment. Javanesh, this owlin will kind of lean over a little bit. So what do you want to know? How to play or how to join?
I don't know anything about it.
So, the way Silk Ball works is you have 5 people on a team, and you've got 1 Silk Ball, hence the name. Your team picks what we call the king, and the idea is to throw the ball onto the enemy king when it explodes.
Oh.
If you're able to do that, you eliminate the king. If you throw the ball and it explodes on another member of the team, they're out for the next round, but the game continues until one of the kings falls down, as it were, and he does the sort of falls down in air quotes. If you're able to blow up the king with the ball, you get a point. The first team to get 5 points wins the round. The first team to win 3 rounds out of 5 wins the game.
This kind of sounds like tactical plans of attack.
A little bit. The only rule is no killing.
No, I have yet to find any rule specifically banning indirect maiming.
That depends entirely on the referee.
I see.
What do you think, Morwen?
It sounds fascinating.
Well-
I don't mind trying it out.
Well, I'll be doing sign-ups at the convention at the stadium later, and then tryouts will be tomorrow.
Excellent.
I hope to see you there. Could use someone with your bulk on the team. Imagine you've got a great throwing arm.
I can't say that I have had much experience throwing things, but I'm sure there's not too much difference between throwing and swinging.
I like this guy. And with that, he will down the rest of his coffee, pat you on the back. Alright. Well, you know where to find me. Put your name on the sign-up sheet, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Morwen is going to just kind of thump his chest with his fist as he leaves.
You hear a soft chuckle coming from Javanesh as he makes his way out the cafe. And with that, we're going to take a very short 5-10 minute break so that everyone can run to the bathroom, do whatever it is they need to do. And then when we join back, we will check in with Simon and see what he's doing.
Ah, yeah.
Contemplating murder.
Oh dear.
Murdering a coffee,
Man,
right?
it's-
What you say?
Right? I said that murdering a coffee, right?
So,
Right.
just a question.
As long as it's not another one of Seb's characters, it's fine.
I only get one of those a week, you know? Like, I already spent my budget.
Well, actually, you know what? Depending on where you are and what you believe, technically, it is the start of a new week. So you're kind of okay
Oh,
if you
yeah,
want to.
technically. Yeah. Technically. Well,
Technically.
that shit, that PvP with Morv is gonna happen, and I'm gonna fucking smoke you, bitch. I will level you with the ground, bastard. You won't even know what hits ya.
Alright. We will We will
I-
see all our viewers in a few seconds. I believe, Malachi, we keep it public so everyone can still hear things.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
anyone's got any questions, let's do it.
I do have a question of the DM.
Mm-hmm.
So, if memory serves, the library and the cafeteria are close to each other? Are they
Yeah,
like the
so-
same
yeah.
building or yes?
Yeah, so they're both they're
Yeah.
both in the biblioplex. Basically,
So-
the first floor of the biblioplex is cafeteria, library, and classrooms.
So,
I'm
so there's a
scared.
good likelihood that Janice and Simon might meet each other in the place, Simon, that they should have gone to begin with.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I said. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Oh,
that's
boycott
gonna
the
be a
shit out
fun
of this.
conversation.
Can I also just take this moment to point out, Seb said a question for the DM, and because primarily I have been the DM of late, I almost just on base instinct and reaction answered him, and was fully prepared to answer whatever question he could possibly have for this campaign.
Nice.
Another question for the DM: who's the BBEG?
I see who the shadow writer is for this campaign.
Yeah. The entire campaign is built around the idea that Malachi gets a break, but he's been running it in secret anyway because he's fucking thinking.
Nice.
I get
That's
the
because he's a
illusion of a break.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Beautiful.
Oh man.
As to who the BBG is, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's Morwen's evil clone. It's Morwen with a fake mustache taped
You
on the
probably-
outside of his helmet.
You guys probably haven't met them yet.
I don't like that. Probably.
What's
Hey, look, you
what's
doing
the
your
what's the name of the girl who showed us where our rooms were? Remind me.
Nora and Wu.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't trust that bitch.
Oh dear.
He was the one with the really big glasses, yeah?
That was Lorene.
That was Lorraine. Yeah,
That was the
with the
person
green
you
Oh,
met.
hair.
that was
morning.
Lorraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lorene's the one I'm a little iffy of at the moment, but I don't think she's BBEG material. I just think she's...
Henchman material.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Was like, how do I call her a patsy without calling her a patsy?
Dear. Alrighty. Seb, do we know where your student card is?
I have a document myself because I wasn't able to figure out how to actually do it on the.
On the Google, I can show you how to do it on the Google thing if you want.
That would be nice.
Alrighty. So, if you go into the drive,
Yes. Well, I need to open that up.
My heads, I'm setting a
Okay.
fire.
I have the drive.
alrighty, and then you should have the report card empty in there. If you open that,
Alright.
hello, anonymous Quokka, I think that is. And then if you go right at the top, you'll see file, and then there should be option to make a copy in there.
Hold on.
Sebastian, we already got you your extra files, didn't we?
We downloaded it, so I have it as like a document, it's like on my computer. I don't have it like online. So
Yeah, the only
Okay.
only issue with that one is like I can't see his live updates or anything. So
Oh.
yeah.
I'm just trying to find. You said file.
Yeah, right under where the title of the PowerPoint is. Unless do I need to give? I think it
Worst
should
case
be
scenario, I can just help Sebastian with it the
I'll
way
do-
that I did mine.
Either
Afterwards.
or works.
Yeah.
The issue is also that for some infernal, ungodly reason, the language is set to Swedish, so I have to translate everything in my brain.
So it should be the first. So you've got the.
Diela.
You've got the. Yeah, possibly. And when you highlight it, it should make a copy will be the fourth option,
Yes.
and then you can just copy the entire presentation. Select the first one,
Okay.
and then that should give you a copy of Strixhaven report card empty, I believe. Or at least it'll give you a copy document little thing, and then you can pick. You can pick wherever you want to save it in your own Google Drive thingy.
Oh, that bitch has a mini fridge? Oh, you motherfucker.
Wait, who?
Mahez, I think.
Yes,
Damn.
I have a.
It's so dark and black in that corner. I did not see that it was a
wrong
fucking mini fridge. Oh, you bastard. I have a personal vendetta against you now. If you don't have at least one monster in it, we can't be friends.
I drink red eyes, not monsters, but yes, I do have energy drinks in there.
Okay, at the very least you have that.
How we doing, Seb?
I think I found it. I just don't know how to do it.
So then share it with me. In the top right, next to your profile, there should be a share button.
Yes, the other reason I have the mini fridge dragon is because in the freezer section is where I keep Mango's food.
Ah.
I think I saved it to the wrong place.
That's okay. We
Honey,
can move it.
I can help you after the session if you want. I'll show you
Yeah.
exactly what I did with mine. So
I
that
feel I
you
somehow
can,
saved it to something of Severus. I don't know
Oh
how.
yeah, you did that in the very first session, in the session 0, right? I think you started editing his file.
I
think
I don't know where I saved it. All I know is that the information about Venti was there.
You know what, Sebastian? I will help you after the session.
What?
How about that?
But I don't have Venti on any of these files. That's on my home. Are you on my home computer?
I don't know. I have no clue.
What? What the fuck?
Seb has found some very, very niche information here.
Wow, I didn't know Venti fucking attended high school. I mean, university with us.
What the? How long ago was that, Malachi? 3, 4 years?
Longer.
God.
Longer. Venti? Longer. Wait, hang on. Venti was troubled times, right?
Yeah.
With Lawrence. Venti,
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
but originally she
Oh,
was for a
Venti,
couple times.
Venti was
Ah.
before I moved to Melbourne, so that's you're actually looking
Yeah.
close to 5 years, maybe 6.
Fucking
Damn.
hell.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
ancient
How the fuck is
history.
5 years?
A question, because now I'm curious about that. How long have we been like fucking around each other now? Like since
20
since we met.
2022 is when we met. Like when
Yeah,
we met you
Oh my
guys.
god!
On
no!
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's been 4
Yeah.
years.
What?
Yeah.
I can find almost
Because-
exactly
By the way,
the date. Hold on.
I can tell you that, Dragon, because 2023 was elusive.
By the way,
Oh god,
there was
yeah.
this. Can you believe we would have never met had you guys just decided to fucking blow up our ship?
Yep.
I know. And I was playing with my ex at the time, and that's
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god! Had I not tuned in to, I believe Ma has a stream actually talking about D&D,
Yeah,
this
because
also
it was.
wouldn't have happened.
Yep.
Yeah. Because then it was like, Zephyr's got a campaign this Saturday, and then we ended up running that one shot later on
Yeah.
with the werewolf, where you
Yeah,
all
I
went
love
to
that.
dinner.
So,
Yeah, lovely dinner.
Dragon, you
Nice
joined the jazz club on the 18th of September, 22.
Oh,
Woof.
Yep. And then we started Karma's campaign a year later.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
tracks.
this feels wild to me that we know each other for 4 years, and Sebastian, who I know for fucking ever, I've only known for 8 years. I say only, but you know, like comparatively, it doesn't feel correct. Like, what the? Oh my god, 4 years.
Although,
Oh
again,
my God.
speaking of Karma at the moment, he is excited to be a player again.
Hell yeah.
That he is.
I remember. I met
Did he
everyone
make his
else.
character?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, his
there
character
is
is ready to go.
there is a little part
I-
of me that regrets not being a selfish dick. Back in 2020, was it 2023
3.
when
Yeah.
Tales of the Hill first started? Because like I really wanted to be a part of that campaign, and because
That
of
campaign would have gone so much differently, I feel.
yes, yeah. But
feel
here's
like
the thing.
there's
Here's the
three-
thing. Antioch would have never existed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because Antioch was like something I thought of on the spot when my time slot opened up again. Because it was either I be selfish and I kick 2 other players out, or I take the miss.
Oh wait, I
And-
think I was gonna be one of the players that wouldn't be.
Yeah,
there.
I think you were one of the ones who would have been kicked
Oh,
out.
that would have been so much differently. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yep.
I think it's very funny how a lot of us, other than Dragon and Sebs, a lot of us knew each other because we just played Among Us and we were just cussing at
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
That's the start of
That's
everything.
that's
I was
the
gonna say, I'm
most
pretty
fun
sure
part of it all.
that's how I met Zephyr, definitely.
Yep.
That's
we
also
met,
how
we
I
met
met Zephyr.
We met through. Me and Malachi met through WoW. Me and Yumi met
Yes.
through Baronade, and then I think Mahis, I met you through Baronade as well.
Well, I think I met you through what? Because I think Baronade introduced you and Baronade, and then I met you through
Yeah,
that as well.
yeah, because we first met when Baronade did one of his community days that he did like every other week.
Yeah.
And what invited you? That's right.
And Malachi, what a wonderful night to have a curse.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Holy crap! We are digging up ancient history now,
Yep,
and it wasn't
Yep.
that long ago, but it was.
feels like it.
was
Yeah.
so
Well,
long ago.
Hang on. Let me just look this up. Me and Zephyr, from Zephyr, sort, oldest. Yeah, so I've known Zephyr since 21.
Yep.
Oof.
That's when I started streaming.
What year did I meet you again?
It would have been 21 as well, I imagine.
I
'Cause that
probably
like
was
when we were
21,
doing
yeah.
a lot of Among Us in 21. Then we kind of moved on to like Overwatch and Sea of Thieves in 22.
Yeah.
Me and Malachi were doing
Yeah.
like a weekly Sea of Thieves stream together.
Yeah,
Then it kind of just became D&D and other stuff.
Dude, I remember
you, me and
falling
I
asleep.
first started talking in 21.
Yeah. I remember falling asleep during Sea of Thieves because I was just so tired, but we were like in the
Yeah.
middle of the sea, so we couldn't go anywhere.
It's like, oh dear.
Beautiful times.
Anyway, we should get back into D&D because
Yeah,
we
no,
have been
yeah,
gasbagging.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, we were going
Sorry,
down
we
memory
we
lane.
had to take this a quick trip down memory lane while we recalibrate
Wow.
ourselves, but we are here for a show, so we should probably
Yeah.
get back into it.
Yeah, well, you know what? We can do like a little outtakes thing where we can have this little reminiscent point.
I mean, this is one of our weekly catch-ups. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Together with Miles' campaign, so.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna have a lot of them at this point. Like we're gonna have
yeah.
Yeah, which is honestly it's a good thing. 'Cause,
Speaking
like,
of my campaign, how are the last couple of overlays going?
Actually, going well. Thank you very much. I'm working on the third one.
And Myers, you will have my backstory by this time tomorrow. I got slightly delayed because Cat's flight got delayed. I was like, well, I'm gonna take these extra few hours.
Also, yeah, Mahos, you have cliff notes for mine, but I will draw up a proper one tomorrow since I finally have a proper day where I can just rest and do the annoying shit.
Work. Ugh.
The annoying.
Much appreciated. With most of your backstories, I will say, when it comes to where most of you put insert city here, just pick one of the cities in one of the kingdoms. I will find a way to make the story flow and introduce plot hooks.
Yeah, I think
Oh, I already
the
did
main
that,
thing
yeah.
I'm gonna need, the main thing I'll need help with is like names of important people, because I'm like, I don't know who's in charge here, but you know, I would know.
Malachi, I already know the key difference with your one, at least for your first character, so just put the closest city.
Yes.
I would like
Yeah.
name of how many women was it, Mahes? I would like to name for those women and and maybe men, depending which fucking way it's swung.
Whoa.
I would like those names
Whoa.
prepared.
Hang on. Who's having a party?
My husband clearly was.
Oh. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did something.
Find out
Lord.
next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
F in
man.
chat for further, Belmer. F's in chat.
So,
Oh.
we opened the campaign with Dragon's character on a murder spree.
Yeah.
I'm acting as support.
Oh dear.
What are you talking about? You're the reason for the murder spree.
What? No.
He said unconvincingly.
No, it was my cousin.
It was my
I only
cousin.
supplied the arrows. I mean fence posts. I mean arrows.
All right.
Right, should we get back to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh,
We
man.
return to the land of Strixhaven, where Simon is making their way to the Biblioplex cafeteria.
Like the
and-
entire way he's walking to the cafeteria, he glares at the sun, like ignoring completely the fact you're not supposed to look into the sun, but he looks at it in spite.
Well, since you're looking up, can you roll me perception?
Actually,
I'll do that.
Zephyr,
please
you
don't.
saw my last message, right?
Yeah, no, I did.
So
I did, but-
given that,
Yeah. No,
It
that
will
is factoring in, but also you forget that Simon's got a passive perception of 6, so I also need to take that into account.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because that is a total of 3 that I just rolled. No, wait, 4? No, wait, 5. I have +1 to perception. I thought it was -1 because my wisdom is -1, but I'm
That's more than you've
proficient
got a-
in perception.
Are you sure? Are you
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
sure
sure.
about
I'm
that?
sure I'm
It's the
proficient
difference
in
between
that.
passive and active perception.
if you know what, I have something for this. I got something for this. Hang on. Can I take out an arrow and just like
Oh.
aim the
Stab.
sun across her face? Or across Simon's face, across his face. Just like back and forth
You know-
across his eyes.
You know what? Roll me sleight of hand with advantage on this.
Fuck yeah, I'll
Like,
take that. The first one's a 2 with a +5 for 7.
Right? Which is still... You roll a 2 and you got higher than their fucking perception roll.
Alright.
so-
The second one is a 17 +5 for 22.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
yeah. So you're looking
Got that
up at the
advantage.
sun, you see fuck all, and then you see this little sort of glinting that occasionally blinds you in your peripheral vision coming from the roof.
What
Is this when I'm still like up, coming down from the fort? Or is this after?
Yeah, so you would
I'd-
so this is like as you've made it to the lecture floor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
So
you
I've,
sort of-
I've started climbing down.
You've clambered down. You've sort of perched on either a little bit of tiling or a balcony, whichever you prefer. And then, as you've sort of looked around at that point, you've slowly seen Simon making their way towards the biblioplex. You've seen them look up. You've watched them long enough to be like, oh, they can't fucking see me. They're blind as shit.
Yeah.
So you pull out an arrow and you start teasing them with it a little bit. And yeah, Simon, you now see the sort of sort of like a photography flash coming from the first floor of the biblioplex.
Simon's gonna like put his hand like above his like eyes, like by the like eyebrow line, just like shielding himself from the sun, like, and he's trying to make out whatever it is that is currently flashing in his direction.
I'm gonna get another perception roll
Unless it's
from
like
you.
the side of a magic missile, in which case I'd like to dodge. Well, you can't dodge those. Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I was gonna say good fucking luck.
It's one of the only ones that you cannot dodge
Well,
that.
technically, right? CJ, you need to come back to me on that one, unless you haven't
Yeah.
thought about it yet. But yeah.
I'm still thinking about it, but also that is not a spell that would affect
Well,
work
not
with that.
here, but currently
I was
the
gonna
spell
say-
I have instead would.
Yeah. No, yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get another perception roll from you to see if you can figure out what it is. Actually, no, this would be investigation, actually. 'Cause
I
you
will
know,
take that. I will take
Yeah.
the investigation, which is a much greater number. 13 plus 5, because investigation.
Yeah, okay.
18 total.
Yeah. You are able to, after a little bit of adjusting your eyes, you're able to see Fortis perching on the first floor, kind of like comfortably dangling, I think is the best way we could put it at this point. Who is sort of shining a sun flare at you.
For a hot second, he just looks at you like dumbfounded a little bit, like trying to place like, why are the... Oh, for tease, hi! Why are you up there?
I'm just sort of like,
Fortis, you can see
wait,
you
give
can
a little
see
salute.
you can see Simon is talking to you, but with the distance you can't hear what they're saying.
Oh, that bitch. I'm gonna pull out my messaging stone.
What?
What the fuck, bitch? What the fuck are you doing out there?
You sort of see me, I just sort of like pat the ground next to me.
You know what? You know what? Simon's gonna walk up that wall with my climbing speed equal to my walking speed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You have a climbing speed, so you don't need to do
I have a
acrobatics.
Exactly.
In which case, yeah, it takes a moment, but you're able to clamber up the wall of vines. And then you're able to make your way up to the first floor balconies where Fortis is, and there's enough space for you two to perch together.
As I was saying, no. Hi, Fortis. What are you doing up there? I mean, up here? Question mark?
Sitting.
Please tell me you're not bird watching.
Sorry, say again.
Please tell me you're not bird watching.
No, more being nosy.
Oh, being nosy is my favorite shit to do. What are being nosy about?
Sorry, give me a sec. Dragon, I gotta turn you up. I can't hear you, but dick.
Oh, sorry. Am I that quiet?
You were, yeah. Hang on. 115 should do ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
You
are.
hear
In the next
that,
20 minutes, you're
dragon?
going to regret that.
Yes, no
I
doubt.
was about
Because
to say,
she would start yelling, and
You hear
everybody's
that,
ears would be
dragon?
blown out.
Malachi's giving you permission to be louder.
Oh my! I won't abuse that at all.
I'm surrounded by fucking children. Anyway, sorry, what was the question? Repeat, refresh my monkey brain.
Oh, nosy. It's like my favorite shit to do. What are you being nosy about?
Just Exploring, especially. I'm gonna point up to the fourth floor, especially up there.
I'm gonna look up there. What is in that direction?
On the fourth floor, there is a single balcony that you would
Simon
know.
would know what that. Yeah, exactly.
That balcony is basically a single room that is occupied by all 5 deans. You wouldn't know the mechanics of how that works, but you
Mhm.
know that in some like basically the way it was described to you last time you were here is like
Mhm.
they share an office, but they also don't at the same time. And it's
like a
strange.
small demi plane, right?
Possibly you could theorize
Yeah.
it to be that. All you know is it's like it is a case of that room is physically there, but all the deans use it. But also it can be it's very complicated. Students throughout your your brief time here before were actively trying to figure out how that room works. A couple students did try and break into it, and they spent the rest of the year in detention.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, you mean the teacher's office? I mean the dean's office.
Is that what that is? There you go.
Oh yeah, it's like a huge thing of like, you know, I believe it's like a demi-plane, like, you know, technically it's one office that, you know, all the deans are using, but kind of not. It's like a nexus between their offices technically. I think that's what I think it is. God awful place.
Have you ever heard the name Brookhaven?
Have I ever heard the name Brookhaven?
That's not quite the name, Malachi.
It's not?
Yeah.
Brook Hollow! Brook Hollow!
Oh, Brook Hollow, sorry, yes. I wrote it in wrong after I remembered that I needed to write it in, and I've been using the wrong version. Sorry, yeah, Brook Hollow.
You know, I've never heard about Brookhaven, but I heard about this thing called Brook Hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
question
read my
is, do I
handwriting.
know about it anything?
Yes, you do, Dragon.
Oh shit, I do? What? Wait, dude? Wait, is that something I'm
Right.
supposed to remember? Wait. Oh,
Dragon.
wait, no, wait. Oh.
You know it intimately.
Oh. Okay,
Dragon's character's like, wait, I actually don't know what it is.
What do you need it for? He looks at you.
Just curious. I heard 2 of them talking about it.
Two of who talking about it?
The deans. I was
The
eavesdropping.
deans.
Yes, up there.
Ah. Okay. You didn't necessarily catch which two.
One mechanical, one female, black and white robes, heels.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. I believe it's Silver Quill and the Silver Quill lady, I believe. And the oh, you should have gone to Slytherin person, right? Quandrix one. Is what Simon is going to assume. You know, thank you for sharing that with me. That's great. I need to quickly just go back to my notes real quick.
Oh my god.
Do you need some help at all?
No. Wait.
Dragon, you can tell me what you're looking for, and I might be able to help you here.
It's okay to ask for help.
Right to me, the first thing that hits my my memory as I juggle from my fucking notes.
I could send you a screenshot of the paragraph in your backstory if you want.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because that bitch is long.
Yep. No, I'm aware. You'll see.
Turns out it's fucking shit I wrote as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Oh my fucking, that bastard! Oh my god, I forgot that fucking last name! Oh, it's a last name, it's not a place! Oh, you know what? You see Simon just fucking grind his teeth and his entire back goes rigid now that I remember what that name was. Oh my god! Fuck! Oh my god!
I was gonna say, like, Dragon, you're being awfully, like, mellow for what I said.
I forgot it's not a place, it's a home. Okay? Great!
Okay.
Amazing! you see Simon act like actively just. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jesus.
I love my job.
You okay?
Oh, I'm peachy. Oh, I'm fucking peachy. I see. Great. That's amazing. Have you heard anything else at all? Like, anything at all for teas?
I feel like I need some specifics on some of those other words that I heard now, DM.
No, so they would have been like very the words you would have picked up like very sort of just general conversation words. You would have just heard nothing that you would have been able to piece together as a sentence.
Okay.
Like you would have heard stuff like day, you would have heard stuff like written, but not enough to put anything together. That name specifically was like, that's like a word that's not just a word. That's something.
Information. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I did not hear any further.
Great. He says through like gritted teeth, staring daggers at that balcony. I'm hungry. How about you?
Indeed.
Shall we? And he jumps down on the ground, and you know what? With Simon, because his I'm going to say that he jumps down and he doesn't even wait, and he's walking with a purpose, like he wants to kill a man. He's just I swear to God, Morven, if I fucking met you on my way there, you would have been fucking dead. anyone in my way right now, like you're risking the ire of a man who's about to kill someone.
The DM, I would prefer Morwen not to be in the way of that.
So, DM, given the hurriedness of my compatriot,
Yes.
how far is the drop if I slide down the tiles of the roof and then just let myself slide off the edge and down to the
It
ground?
would be about so from the edge of the tiling to the ground is probably about 15 feet.
Yeah, I'll take
With
that.
an acrobatics check. With an if you do an acrobatics check, you can avoid the fall
No,
damage.
fuck it, I'll take the damage.
If you, alright.
I'm not really thinking about it
we-
at this point. I'm just sort of going.
Okay. Cool.
Was it
In
D6?
that case,
The D6
yeah.
after 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Well, actually, hang on. It's a D6 for every 10 feet after 10 feet. So it's not a
So
D6 until 20
how I
feet.
count that is like, no. So I count it as a D6 until 20, and then 20 to 30 is 2. So basically the first 10 feet are free, no damage for that.
Okay.
For every So then from like 11 feet to 20 feet is 1d6,
Yeah.
and 21 to 30 is 2d6 or that.
Either way, it's I rolled 2 unless you want to roll.
I also rolled 2.
Oh,
So,
well, sweet. See, I take 2 damage. We got that 2-factor authentication on it.
beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Confirm. You have to confirm the full
Mhm.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So like it's a little bit of a thud, and like you're able to it's one of those landings where you land, but there's that little shock of pain that goes up your shin. And I was like, okay, probably shouldn't do that too many more times.
Sort of
Um,
stretch my ankle around and
Yeah.
walk inside after
Um,
Simon.
And Simon, as you're walking in your sort of emotional state, I think is a fair way to call it, you bump into Nora, who kind
I
of
don't
like
look. I
stumbles
don't
a
want to
little
be.
bit.
I really don't want to be mean to Nora, but I feel like Simon doesn't even look, and he just fucking shoulder checks her, like without even like meaning to.
Oh,
Like,
You,
he
as
doesn't
you're
mean to.
walking-
He's just very emotional right now, and he's not
Yeah.
paying attention.
Little, so you sort of jump down from the balcony, you turn around
Yeah.
and take a few steps, and then you sort of hit, like your left shoulder hits the back of their right shoulder, and they kind of stumble forward and they drop a couple of books. And there's that small exclamation of, sorry, sorry, I get in the way of people a lot. And she goes down and starts picking her books up.
Simon, he stops. Like, with that murderous look on his face, he looks at her. And then he notices it's not who he wishes it was. And he exhales, drops down to one knee, and helps her pick up the books.
Alrighty. She kind of looks at you and hesitates, but as you start picking up the books, she's like, "Oh, it's my fault. I get in the way a lot. I'm very busy. I'm everywhere all at once." And Fortis, this is when you would sort of join, as Simon. You give Nora their books. She kind of
It was
holds
not
them
your
closely
fault.
to her chest.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna stay behind them for now. I'm gonna wait to see how
Yeah.
this pans out, and then see what Simon does first.
Yeah.
Like a social experiment.
And
Mm-mm.
what was it you said, Simon?
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
He said, after he lets her talk, he takes a second and says, "It was not your fault.
Is
My apologies."
is something the matter? I know first, newcomers can be stressed out by everything. If there's anything I can do to help, it's what I'm here for.
You're a second year, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my first time in the school, so don't worry about that.
You part of the retake scheme?
Something along the lines.
Well, whatever's
You heading
got
somewhere?
Yeah, I was just headed to the stadium to get the convention ready.
Oh, right, the fucking convention. Right, sorry for bumping into you. Have a nice day.
You too.
And he watches her walk away.
And she will make her way out of the biblioplex.
I'm gonna
and start heading north.
I'm gonna
towards
stop
the-
her.
Oh, yeah.
as she walks past, because she's coming my way now. I'm gonna stop her. I'm just gonna put
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hand on her shoulder, whisper in her ear. My fault. Sort of
She'll
give her
kind of
a
look at you,
pat on the shoulder and
and
move past.
she'll nod, and you know what, if you need anything. And she'll make her way out. And it's about at this point that Yanis, you'll be making your way into the biblioplex as Nora makes their way out, and you'll see Simon and Fortis headed towards the cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm going into the library.
Alrighty.
Safety and sanctity of my books.
Your books can fucking protect you every single fucking day.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Really? Can you just read this passage for me? The one that starts with "I prepared."
Oh, yeah.
The amount of prep time is going to fucking save you.
Fortis, you will clock Yanis going into the library itself. Simon, I don't think you will in your current state. Yeah,
No.
So Yanis, you'll sort of walk past them. You and Fortis may or may not exchange a glance. You will see Simon is in quite a tense state right now. I think is the apt word for it.
He looks like he's wound up like a very tight coil.
But Simon, you open the door to the cafeteria and you see Blaze there. It's pretty quiet this morning. Like 1 or 2 people have grabbed some food and are sat on the couches outside, but she's kind of just wiping down the bar, trimming some leaves off of the flowers in the vases around the place. As she looks up at you, is like, "You all good, Simon?"
I'll be very honest with you, I'm considering murder right now, but that's about it. How are you this fine day?
Better than you. I'm sorry that you're so stressed out. But... Here, 1 second, and she will sort of pour you a mug of coffee from the pot and sort of push it over to you.
He's gonna sit down. He's gonna sit down by the bar part of the front desk. And he's just, as he's sitting down, like just both his hands, as he, just goes through his hair as his head just like hangs low a little bit. It just gives off just this heavy sigh of just like, oh, I fucking hate my life.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, drink as much of the coffee as you want. I'll be closing up in a little bit to go help out with the convention. I'm helping to run one of the stalls. But if you
need any help with that, oh,
don't worry, I can handle myself. But
I bet you can. Tell me, how? Which year are you, or are you working here? I don't remember what you said, CJ, about Blaze.
I'm a third year.
You're a third year. Okay. Your third year at wait, I'm gonna look at her uniform. Like, what insignia does she have?
Prismari.
Prismari. You're a Prismari student, aren't you?
Yeah, love it.
You know what? Distract me. Why don't you distract me? Tell me about your studies.
Well, I'm currently learning how to fire sculpt, and I am helping with raising the familiars. It's sort of in my spare time. And she will kind of click her fingers, and there'll be a little bit of flame on sort of these two. And then she will take in some air, and she will cast Dragon's Breath. And this sort of roaring flame will come out, and she sort of spins it in the air. And for a few moments, you will see the flames change into a swan. But then a few moments later, and Fortis, you'll also see this, but a few moments later, those flames will dissipate. it's maintaining the form that can be a little
Hmm.
difficult.
I remember being excited for that. Fucking shame. What are you gonna do after school? More so after university. Any plans? Any major life choices that you're going to make and regret for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I don't know about regret, but I think my brother Troy and I are gonna explore Verona a little bit. We want to find out what happened in the Cinder Desert,
Oh.
and she'll
What
kind of
happened in the
pull
Cinder
up.
Desert?
She'll pull up a map. Well, there was a city right here on the western coast, but it turned to ruin at the turn of the age. And we want to find out what happened.
An archaeologist, technically. Semi.
Kind of.
Dungeon Delver?
I want to go there for the adventure. Troy, he's a Quandric student. He wants to document it, figure out what happened, and stop it from happening again.
That's...
Not many people go there and survive, so we're looking to be the first two.
You know what? And I'm sure you will be successful. I'll read about you
Right.
in the most prestigious of scholarly documents, I'm sure.
I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for the coffee, by the way. It's appreciated.
No worries. And I'll be running the gymnastics stall at the convention, so if you need a chat, come and say hi.
I will. Do you want anything, Fortis? He says as he finally looks behind his shoulder. Assuming that you followed me! Turns out he's not there.
He's like, who are you talking to?
I think
So-
you're muted, Malachi.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no,
here.
there
I'm
you
here. I'm here. So Fortis is not directly behind you. He is behind you. He has sat down in the cafe at ideally at a space that's only got two seats, at a table that's only got two
Bro
seats.
is just like at a distance from you.
No, he's just sitting if you look to him, he will look up at you and he will acknowledge you. He's not
Yeah.
ignoring you, but he's
Yeah.
giving you space essentially.
Wise choice. You don't want to orbit around Simon right now. Trust me. Anything can get you, any food, any drink.
No, thank you.
Well, in that case, I feel like I need to take a walk, and we can walk towards the glorious extracurricular place. I will see you later, Blaze.
Later, Simon.
Yeah.
And Blaze
yeah,
will start
he's-
closing up shop.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around and wait by the door for Forties. Anything particular you're interested in seeing? Any club or anything like that?
None that immediately come to mind, but I'm going to take a look.
Well, in that case, you can either take the long way around, or we can do a little bit of snooping around on our way there with the fun way.
I like that option.
Simon is going to walk past his most hated classroom. It's going to be very quite a detour. It's not by no means any any quick way to get to where the extracurricular is gonna be in. But it's gonna be a detour. But Simon is heading towards his most hated classroom.
Alrighty. And as you guys begin making your way through the Biblioplex to that horrific room, we'll go over to Yanis. As you have made your way into the library now, what are you doing? Are you looking for anything particular, or are you just finding a place to sit?
Probably looking through the bookshelves again, trying to get even a hint at any more information on the substance in that vial that made chess pieces come to life. And other than that, doing the stereotypical, nerdy, studious student thing of wandering along the shelves and going, that book doesn't belong there, and
Roll me investigation.
alright. 15 plus 6, so 21.
Alrighty. You are able to find a few books that are out of place, and you imagine it's from students putting them back where they shouldn't have, so you begin sort of reorganizing things slightly. And you're also, as you do so, kind of looking for this sort of strange material that you have found. There is a book that speaks of the astral that you sort of start skimming through. It was placed in a book section that is supposed to be more about the weave than the astral. As you know, that's a common mistake that you would know that people make. So you've got to put it back, you skim through, and it does speak about some materials, none specifically that match the one you have. But beings that wander the astral, the space between the different planes of existence, the space where gods themselves occupy. There are wayfarers and wanderers that also go through this place, and they have found all manner of materials and plants and minerals and ores that are otherworldly. None that match the description of what you specifically have, but a lot of them do have this some similar traits in the way they appear or the way they act, being very erratic and having this sort of sometimes iridescent look to them. And it's as you begin to delve a little deeper into this book, it's as you try and discover things more about, potentially this thing that you found. You hear over your shoulder, are you reading that?
Just looking at it for the moment. It was actually looking to put it back on its proper shelf, and it had a little interesting excerpt, and then I'm going to turn around and... I'm Janice, by the way. Well, Yanis.
And this is who you see. This sort of slightly thinner, lanky orc with two massive tusks that come out, very thick-framed glasses that hang off two large, pointy ears. Pleasure. I'm Uzmakdok. And if you're not using it, could I borrow that book? I'm doing a project on plane traversal, and I'm hoping that would be useful.
Not a problem. Planet traversal, no small feat of magic.
Yes, it's quite are quite dangerous, but it, it I'm hoping to one day be able to travel to other planes and collect samples, and compare them to the flora of the material plane.
An ambitious task. The only piece of advice I could give, and I'm a first year, so take it as you will, is when you're doing the calculations, be sure to double check them.
Yes, I know the dangers of misplacing and mismeasuring certain materials, and he'll kind of pull the collar of his uniform down a little bit, and you'll see this sort of quite nasty looking burn that is scabbed over.
What were you doing when you managed that one?
I was brewing potions using materials from the Feywild, and they are rather chaotic.
Volatile is an understatement.
Yes, I was hoping to brew a potion that can harness the power of wild magic. Suffice it to say, it did not end well.
Ah. Genuinely, I've just been looking for information on something I managed to reverse engineer.
Well, if you need any help, I would happily make myself available to a first year, and after the convention, Dragomir will be able to tell you where all the books are. He has memorized this archive.
Going to slowly look around at the sheer enormity of the library. Now that is an impressive task.
He's very particular. And
Anyway, it was lovely talking with you.
He'll kind of take the book and sort of go through it a little bit and sort of point at a page to himself like, yes. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And it is as Urzmuktok is making their way to a table that everybody with a sending stone will receive a message.
Ooh.
The convention will now begin. First years, make your way to the Silk Ball Stadium.
You
So
said
we'll
everyone with a
start-
sending stone will get that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't hear shit.
Alrighty. I'll sort of just go down the list. Yanis, are you going to go to the stadium?
Yeah, this
Percy?
is supposed to be like a big fair of everything, so...
Percy, would you like to go to the stadium?
Yeah, sure.
Morwin?
Of course.
And Simon, as you hear this message.
We'll get there shortly, I'm sure of it.
Alrighty. Would you react to this sort of message
He
being
would.
played in your mind?
He would, yeah.
So, Fortis, you'll probably see Simon sort of stop for a moment. Suddenly.
Okay.
Alrighty. We will shift our perspective slightly. And we go to Strixhaven Stadium, where there are different flags being flown representing all 5 of the colleges. There are many students, mostly first years, who are all starting to flood into the fields as different tents and sort of booths are set up to demonstrate what the different clubs entail and what they can offer you. And Yanis, you of this group are probably the first to arrive. You can see like all the clubs are kind of separated into the 5 sections for the 5 colleges who sponsor each of the clubs. Some certainly have more than others. You can see that Witherbloom and Quandrix only sponsor 2 clubs. Silverquill sponsors 3, and Lawhold and Prismari both sponsor 4 each. Is there a particular club that you would like to try and have a look for? For anyone who needs it, in our little drive, we do have a list of all of them.
Oh, I'll check it out.
I believe I was interested in the Historical Society.
Alrighty.
Stealth ball, baby.
Alright. You would see that the Historical Society is a club sponsored by Lawhold. It's this beautiful red tent with golden dragons embroidered on the sort of flaps that come down. There is no one manning it yet, but you do see within this tent are lots and lots of documents, all about different expeditions that have taken place and places in Verona and beyond that have been explored, mapped out, documented, and sort of in some cases experimented within, as well as very, very old portraits of different dragons. Chromatic, metallic, gem, all 3 species of dragon are represented here. Is there anything particular you'd like to look at?
I'm just going to browse the entire stall at the moment, wait for somebody to talk to.
Okay. One document catches your eye particularly. It is an old document from many, many, many years ago, centuries ago. And it speaks of how dragon riders once ruled over the skies and protected the past, present, and future of Verona. How, whilst different dragon species all had rivalries, dragons who were born to a rider were to be the strongest, largest, and most loyal to the different kingdoms. And it's as you look through these transcripts about the history of this continent and the role your ancestors have played within it, a blue light emanates from behind you. And as you turn, the Oracle of Strixhaven will appear before you. Interested in the history of our fair and noble land? I expected as much from you, Yanis.
You can't understand the future and where things will lead without first understanding the past.
A wise sentiment for one so young. It seems you truly were born and raised for Strixhaven. But remember, the future is as unpredictable today as it was yesterday. I, personally, am the one in charge of maintaining this guild. Studying history to learn about the future. And to honor the fallen, as she will gesture to the dragon portraits. If you are interested in joining this guild, I think it would be a good place for you. And of course, you being an aspiring lawhold, at least as the records say, I can believe this would be a good fit for you.
I would like to think so as well.
Well, give it some time. Have a look around. And if you want to put your name down, you're free to do so. But remember, manage your time well. And with that, the Oracle will disappear. You don't need to lock in any decisions until the end of this in-game day, but obviously use your student cards to take note of things that you find interesting. It's at this point that Percy and Morwyn, you guys will have made your way to the stadium. You guys come in. There's a lot of first years running around, and to both of you, either individually or collectively, is there any in particular clubs you'd like to look at?
Well, Morwen's going to look for a silk ball.
Alrighty.
Percy's gonna want to look at all of them, but he's gonna follow more.
Alrighty. We will go over to Silk Ball, which is another Lawhold sponsored club. And you will see Javanesh standing beside two tables. I'll just pull him up for you real quick. There we are. Yeah. So Javanesh is standing between two tables, one of which is the Silk Ball team, and one of which is the Cheer Squad.
Ooh.
Kind of look at you both. I'm glad to see you both here. Morwyn, wasn't it?
Indeed.
If you want to sign up for tryouts, just put your name here and then be back here tomorrow at noon. And we'll see if you got what it takes to be a true Silk Ball champion.
I aim not to disappoint, and he'll walk over and sign.
Alrighty.
In
Percy. Percy, with both tables being manned by Javanesh, feel free to ask any questions in or out of character about either of these clubs.
What exactly? So the cheer squad is just like a regular cheer squad?
Well, so the cheer squad is specifically for the Silk Ball team.
Join the cheer squad with me, or the ball team with Morwen.
So I think Percy will ask. Well, he'll be curious about what the cheer squad does. Because he has no idea what a cheer squad is.
Oh, so they're performers. They'll do a mix of gymnastics, perhaps some choreographed dance. They travel with us whenever we're performing, and it's their job to hype up the crowd as much as possible. And they can also, they're close to the field, so they might be able to help us win a game or two, as long as they don't get officially caught.
I see. And you guys, as you mentioned, throw, what was it? Bombs or something?
He will reach behind the desk and pull out this perfect white sphere that seems to be made of a slightly glistening silvery silk. These are made from the webs of phase spiders. And he'll sort of pull out a dummy from behind as well, take a few steps back, and lob the silk ball at the dummy. And after a few seconds, it will explode into a giant web that ties the dummy to the ground.
Whoa.
If you're the king of the team, then I just scored a point. If you're a defender, then you're stuck there for a few seconds, and then eventually, the silk ball will collapse from the web back into the sphere. Now, typically in a game of Silk Ball, there's 3 of these balls on the field, so you gotta have your eyes and wits all around.
Ah, I want to sign up too.
He'll pull up the parchment with the sign.
This kind of sounds similar to what I used to do with my family whenever we train.
You get used to it. Like I say, anyone can play Silk Ball, and they'll look at you, Morwin. But only the best could be a Silk Ball champion.
Nice.
Challenge accepted.
And
I
then
like your style.
once I'm done signing, Percy's gonna turn to Morrow and be like, "Do you want to check out the other stalls?"
Very well, lead the way.
And then I
Alrighty.
guess we'll just go towards the other stalls.
I will let you guys have a little bit of a think about which stall you want to go to next. I will note that with you guys being within close proximity, Yanis, Percy, and Morwin, you would have clocked each other at this point. If you want to join up and become a small group, that's up to you guys. But we will get to that in just a moment because Simon, it's at this point probably that you and Fortius will be arriving in the stadium, and Fortius will just kind of follow your lead initially. So, what clubs would you like to look at?
When we're gonna break into the classroom?
Yeah.
Or are we doing that another time?
No, I
we
thought that's
will
what we were
get
doing.
to that. I will go over the break-in later. I just wanted
Okay,
to
cool.
make...
Alright.
In that case, funnily enough, it will be the same place because Simon signs up for the cheerleading squad.
I like to imagine that Morwen. Someone waits for Morwen to leave before approaching.
Wait, hold on. It's gonna be very funny if Morwin joins the like football team, then Simon has to cheer for him.
Oh, trust me, I've already considered that.
Oh.
But yeah, but other than that one, it's gonna be the drama guild, if anything, as well.
All right. Well,
For
which
me,
one
at
would you
least.
like to go to first? Because I will
you know
say
what?
you will.
We can
you
go
will
with
see-
the drama.
All right, going to Drama Guild first.
Yeah.
That one is sponsored by Prismari. And you will see Nora actually manning that
Oh
stall.
my god.
These were predetermined, okay? There are 2 stalls next to each other that she is manning. One is the Drama Guild, and one is the Society of Fine Arts. So, I will also say within this area, you will see Blaze manning the Gymnastics Club.
Ah. Right.
So, as you go up to Nora, she'll kind of see you and offer a soft but friendly smile. I
I
hope you're
bully you
feeling
some
better.
more.
Oh. Well, interested in fine arts or theater, perhaps?
I'll be the finest bitch in this drama club you will ever see. And he just takes a pen and just fucking signs this without even looking at it.
Fortis, as you see this going on, are you taking interest in either fine arts, gymnastics, drama, or the Dragon Chess Club, which is also in this section?
Sorry, say this again?
Society of Fine Arts, gymnastics, drama, or Dragon Chess.
Alright, give me a sec.
Yep, take your time.
As opposed to. Ooh. No. No, none of these.
Alrighty. Simon, you very quickly sign your name. And Nora will kind of look at you. We love people who are enthusiastic.
I'm very enthusiastic. A lot of people sign up today? Or having not a whole lot of luck with that one?
A few, definitely enough to put on a couple interesting shows. And it is as you're having this
That's
conversation
lovely.
that there will be someone else who makes their way up to this stall. And again, this isn't. I need to emphasize this is entirely predetermined.
What? Okay.
I knew your friend group was dramatic, but I didn't realize you were making it official.
Oh, wouldn't you know? I just love when people look at me.
Yeah, I could tell that from the other night.
I bet. Are you joining or are you just here to look at me?
Oh, I'm absolutely signing up.
Oh well then,
But,
my fellow player. I guess I'll be
kinda
seeing you
take-
around then.
He takes the quill and signs his name. Oh, I'm very glad that there'll be someone who might actually be competition. I mean, I deserve the leading role in every show, but at least now I might actually have to compete for it.
I'll make you work for that.
I'm sure you think that.
Pleased to see you again, Quintilius, of course.
The pleasure's mine.
Anywhere else you're thinking of signing up on?
Oh, there's a couple here and there, but you never quite know what's right for you.
Unless you know exactly what's right for you. But I assume that you struggle with that in that case. If you don't know what you want to do, that is.
I know exactly what I'm here to do. I'm here to continue the family legacy and become one of the oracles decided when I'm done with my studies. The Melentor family has been a part of Strixhaven legacy since its inception.
Quite a prestigious name.
Well, of course, only the best for the best. And he will sort of offer a hand to shake.
Oh, I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake it, that's for sure.
Alrighty.
It's good to have friends in higher places, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't know. There's not many higher than myself. Apart from Cadorus,
Cocky!
but,
I like that.
well, Cadorus might be, but it's a different ballpark.
I believe he's currently slightly out of commission.
Well, I'll see you at rehearsal.
You will. And, he's just gonna nod to Fortis and on the merry way to the cheer squad.
You know
But
what?
as we walk away, I will, over my shoulder, like, look him up and down just in general, like, with my inquisitive eye rather than just in general, I can look at him.
Are you looking for anything particular?
Or
He's a
are you
big
just
bitch
flirting?
kid. No, he's a rich bitch kid. he likes knowing other rich bitch kids in case he needs something from a rich bitch kid. So like anything like that is like standing out, like on his person in general, like any insignia, like any like specific like piece of clothing that is, you know, outside of the like uniform, like maybe like a detail about like his appearance, like in like himself, like maybe like a scar or something, like, you know, just details that you need to like look proper at for.
Roll me
notice.
investigation.
Yes, I will gladly do that. I will gladly do that indeed. 18 total.
You will notice his signet ring. And whilst the name Melentor itself might not necessarily be familiar to you, that insignia is.
Oh.
You would know that the last time you... Remind me in DMs how long ago it was when you first attended.
Okay. That would be... let's see.
No, that
around
works.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was someone else that had a similar signet ring.
Oh.
You don't quite remember their name. You know it was not Melentor. But there was someone here in your year that had that ring as well. Perhaps a cousin or an older brother or sister. Well, brother. It was a male. Roll me history.
I'm good at that.
Actually, with advantage given your background.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Great, because that was a natural 1. And that is a 19 for a total of 24.
You also have seen that insignia in the courts of Eden. It is not a family that you specifically were tasked to investigate, but you know that they come from Ocean's Edge.
Nice. Cool. Okay. You know, he's gonna note to himself, note that down in his memory. Not gonna mention that currently, but maybe next time. And and he will make his way.
Yeah. So we will very quickly dash over to Yanis. As you're making your way out of the tent for the History Guild.
Which I would be putting my name down for as I left.
Brilliant. You will see Percy and Morwyn over at the softball table.
That's nice. We have established Yanis has 0 interest in sport.
No, I'm aware.
Are you sure? You don't want to be a cheerleader? Wow. Why are you hating on us like that?
Yeah, Yanis's tail, those mini skirts, no.
A good point, actually.
So he is going to he's gonna head over to the direction of the job stall section. He's found his extracurricular, now to find something that may earn him a bit of pocket money or something.
Alrighty.
Stuff he can spend on, supplies that aren't necessarily part of the curriculum.
I will basically shorthand this a little bit. Everything listed in the jobs document, there will be advertisement. There might be some specific
He's going
jobs.
to head to the one that says librarians wanted.
Brilliant.
Oh my god.
Basically.
All right. There is an application for becoming a clerk at the Biblioplex. You'll be in charge of reorganizing the archives, making sure that books are properly being tracked and returned when they are borrowed from the Biblioplex. And you're also going to be in charge of like answering. If you are to continue with this job, you learn more information. You'll be there for offering assistance, questions and answers, that kind of thing.
Eventually get access to clean the restricted books.
Perhaps. That can neither be confirmed nor denied from the application process.
That's fine. I'm going to fill out an application form and drop it in.
All right, brilliant.
I get to be around books. I'm not going to,
Absolutely.
They're paying me to be around books. This is a dream come true.
I see. I might have a co-worker in that case. I told you should have been following my ass around, but no. Told you.
As you do that, we will jump back over to Morwen and Percy. And you guys will see as Simon and Fortis are making their way over to where you guys are at.
Oh, sorry. So wait, we see Simon and Fortis heading to us?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys! And I'm gonna wave again.
Simon's gonna wave back to you. He's gonna flip off Morwen.
Morwen is going to give Janice a nod. Ignore Simon.
Janice, you mean Fortis?
Fortis.
Oh, yeah, no, it was Fortis. Janice.
When did I turn into a lizard?
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I feel my
Tail.
brain slowing down. I am sorry.
I'm sorry,
You
when
turned
did
into
I become a
Garrett?
stick in the mud?
But yeah, I give Fortis a nod. Ignore Simon.
What you guys up to?
Cool.
Are you going to join the cheerleading squad? And he looks at you.
We actually signed up for a silk ball.
Oh, it means I'm going to be cheering upon the two of you. Oh, isn't that great? I'm sure that won't have any complications at all.
Stay
Yeah.
strong, Morwen.
I'm
Keep
gonna
ignoring him.
analyze Simon's expression right now.
Well, quite recently, he looked like he wanted to murder a person. Up to 2 minutes ago, he looked extremely sly and I'm holier than thou with Quintilius, and now he just looks like he just looks smug about Morwen. Simon has range, guys.
Yeah. They seem to be really interested in Marwin.
Oh, really? Do you have any brains in that bucket of yours, or are you just pure muscle?
Morwen is going to actually turn to look at you.
Last time I checked, you still need to be able to think in order to play. But I guess their standards have dropped since last time.
Do you intend anything besides antagonism?
Oh no, I'm making friends. Isn't that clear? I'm making friends here.
You have a most unique way of going about friendship, then.
Oh, you're the most unique person I've seen in the last 20 seconds.
Morwen is just going to narrow his eyes at you.
Not that I can see from behind your bucket.
I see.
Well, I wish both of you, and he looks at you, Yumi, and he gives you a nice smile, wide pearly teeth, very nice. Um, I wish both of you great, great luck in the tryouts. I imagine they're gonna be held soon anyway.
Yeah, I think so. I think tomorrow.
Yeah. Then by
Are
all
you
means, I
signing-
will see you both on the field.
Are you signing up for cheer squad?
Oh yes, I am. All the eyes on me. Who wouldn't want that?
I didn't know you could dance, or whatever they do.
Think more so. I'm of the aerial vaults in the air as I'm being thrown around, kind of deal. A little bit of dancing
Oh.
too, sure, but
I see.
nothing you're interested in at all, other than instead of Silk Ball. Although I know for a fact they would hate for us to steal their players.
Well, I'm just trying out. I have no idea if I'm gonna get in.
I suppose that is true.
Yeah.
Anything else that you're looking at for? There's plenty of
Mm,
interesting things.
Not really. This one just kind of seems kind of up my alley.
Oh yeah, and what other things are up your alley?
I don't know. Just kind of stuff that involves a lot of movement, but also a lot of magic seems that just like really interests me.
I mean, technically there is a gymnastics club as well. It involves movement.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're over in back by the table that we're just at. Over by Quintilius, actually.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, by all means. It is quite the experience. That's for sure.
Hmm.
But other than that, I don't know if there'll be anything in particular that could maybe fit you. I think you're not the religious folk, and he looks over at Morwen.
Not really my thing. Those religious
Mm.
clubs aren't for me.
Yeah, as I've been told. But well, I'm going to let you two, oh wonderful people, have your fun.
All right.
Yeah.
As-
Anywhere you want to go for teas?
There are a couple of things I would like to look at.
In that case, why don't I show you the way in case we struggle to find ourselves there on our own. But yes, Sebastian? Sorry. For
Yeah,
interrupting you.
as the two of you leave, Morwen will will turn to Percy. I don't know if I trust that one.
Who? Who, Fortis? They're usually
The quiet one I have no issues with. It's the loud one.
Oh, Simon?
I detected an undead presence following them the other day. When I confronted them about it, they acted in a most what word would be charitable to use? Suspicious manner.
Undead presence? Like a curse?
I know not the precise nature of it. In fact, they had two on their person. Well, one following and one actually carried by them. Whether as an object or a curse, I cannot say, but it was close to their heart. Rarely a good sign, as you might imagine, so I would advise caution with that one.
That's crazy. He seems so nice.
It may well be
Yours.
that I am merely seeing things that aren't truly there. As you said, it could be some curse. As far as I know, it could be the specter of someone close to them following them around.
Hmm.
In which
Well-
case,
Hmm.
I hope they finish whatever business they still have in this world.
I'm sure if you notice them, there's bound to be someone else in the school that notices them.
That concerns me greatly.
Oh?
If they have noticed, why have no one taken action?
I don't know. I wonder if you're just able to notice them yourself without anyone else doing it. Maybe you're just special like that.
It is possible. St. Lilia has a particular distaste for the undead. It is possible that her guidance is showing me what more scholastic individuals might not be capable of seeing.
Possibly.
It is at this point I will give Fortis the opportunity to go over to a stall that he would like to check out.
There are.
As I know we are running over, but I want to make sure everyone has a chance to do at least one.
I was gonna say that there are two that I wanna go to, and that is the Strixhaven Star and the Showband Association.
Alrighty, so
Also, Sebastian, you bitch, I shit talk you to your face, not behind your back, you motherfucker.
so I will guide you initially to the Strixhaven Star, as that one is manned by someone who you know. It is
Yep.
manned by Mina Lee, who is also manning the Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven stall, both of which are sponsored by Silver Quill. She'll kind of see you as you come over and give you a soft smile. It's good to see you again, Fortis.
And you.
What can I interest you in?
I would like to join.
She'll kind of see you, like, eyeing the Strixhaven Star stall, and she'll go over. And she'll hand you a copy of one of their newspapers that they have released. It is a sort of a single double sheet, but you can see, like, as you read it and your mind kind of acknowledges, okay, I've finished this page, the pictures and the words all shift to be what would be the third and fourth page, the fifth and sixth, etc., etc. And we're always looking for people with interesting stories, people who are good at writing down articles in engaging ways, people who are good at either conjuring or creating pictures to put in them. So, absolutely. You seem like the kind of person who knows how to find what he's looking for.
Simon, where are you right now?
I'm standing right next to you.
Fuck. I am going to attempt.
I'm looking directly at you.
I'm going to attempt to write a note without Simon noticing.
Oh.
Okay.
As I said, I'm looking directly at you.
Hang on.
So
It is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I would like
say-
to write. Hold up. To make this. It's 4 words.
We are waiting. Okay.
I've sent you the 4 words.
Okay.
Please send help now.
That's 3 words.
well,
No,
I guess
please
you
send
order
help
that.
now. That's 4 words.
It is 4 words, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
I
didn't hear
guess
the please.
you automatically fail the sleight of hand check, I guess, because she guessed exactly what you wrote. No, all right, that is going to be sleight of hand against perception roll, since you're looking directly at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
I ain't missing shit. I ain't missing shit.
All right, what
did
did
roll?
you get, Dragon?
No,
No,
I'm
Dragon,
gonna
you
say after
first,
him.
because you're
Oh,
setting
wait,
the
wait,
I'm
thing,
gonna-
so I need. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
5.
No, Dragon.
Okay. I was like, I've got the number ready. I'm just the second shift for the number. I'm gonna hit enter.
Yeah.
5 came out of her mouth, and my brain just went. "Ah."
Good.
I could have
Yeah.
nat
I'm-
1'd and still rolled higher.
Yeah.
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 Alrighty. Yeah. No, you are able to, as you're sort of using the newspaper as cover.
Yeah.
You're able to write a note, slip it to her, and she'll kind of read it, and she'll sort of tap her nose a little bit, and hand you the sign-up sheet.
Mm-hmm. I will
And
sign the sign-up sheet.
And as you do,
Mm-hmm.
you can see sort of underneath, where you would sign your name, are 2 words:
Mm-hmm.
Fire Jolt, Sundown.
Okay.
And she'll take it back, and once classes have started, we'll meet up and discuss what we can do to sort of what kind of stories we're looking for. But also, if you or any of your friends ever find anything interesting, our printing press is on the 3rd floor, on the far end of the Magic Labs. So feel free to just write down your articles, put them in the box in there, and we'll make sure they get printed.
A question about that, actually. Do you keep your old records? All of them?
I'm sure they'll be somewhere in the archives, yeah.
Cool.
But we print an issue a week, so it can be a lot to keep track of. We probably lost a few over the years.
Don't worry, I know what I'm looking for.
All right. Well, I hope you find the rest of what you're looking for, and yeah, have a great day. And she'll kind of look at you,
Bye.
Fortis. She doesn't do anything, but it's knowing.
Mm-hmm.
A silent acknowledgement. And with that, that is where we're going to end today's session. I know we've run over a lot. But yeah, so we will pick up the rest of the convention next time. That gives everybody a little extra time to comb over the last of the details they want to go over.
So is it until next session that we have, where we have to quote-unquote lock down our answers, or...?
So technically, nothing is locked in until the first day of classes.
Alright.
So yeah, like you don't need to make any hard decisions. And I know most of you kind of already know what you want to do, but that is when we officially start doing like the campaign, as in, because this is all technically like filler, other than the orientation
Yeah.
challenge. Everything else has just been my shit. When we actually start doing the rest of the campaign as written, that's what, and I will make a very clear. Everybody
Distinction,
lock your stuff in
Okay.
now. The only changes that happen now are changes that happen due to roleplay.
Cool.
Because yeah, you can get fired, you can get kicked out, you can be dropped. That, like,
Nice.
nothing is free, but everything is permitted.
I will take your word for that. I will write that down. I have the recording of it, so...
But yeah, thank you all for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks' time for the continuation of the convention. To the general Bardic Tales team, I don't know if there are any announcements, but if there are...
I don't have any.
I do.
Okay. Get on with
Next
it.
Monday, first session. Frozen Fjords.
That's Sunday for the rest
long
of
as-
us.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Sorry,
Look,
so
we
anybody
live
who's
in
not
the
an Australian
superior
next
Australian
Sunday-
time zone. Thank you.
Yeah. We're living in
Get
the
on our level.
future. You bitches are living behind us.
I'll forever live in the past. It's the
Then why
best years of
didn't
my
you
life.
warn it? If
Oh,
you're in the
don't
future,
say it.
why didn't you warn us about the Queen dying?
They
Listen, we
did,
didn't
but
get
you
that much
all
warning
just thought
either.
they were being their usual Aussie selves.
I was gonna say,
No,
yeah,
they
let's be
did, but
honest,
the
like,
rest of the world was still.
we-
They did, but the rest of the world was still asleep.
True.
I betcha Queen Victoria
Um,
is motherfucking vampire and she's still alive somewhere out there.
But
It's
yes,
Elizabeth, not
next
Victoria.
Sun-
She was
No,
a
no,
while
no, no,
ago.
no, Dragon knows
no,
exactly
no.
who she's talking about.
I
Yeah.
know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Mahez.
Next Sunday/Monday, in theory, session 1 of Reclaiming the Frozen Fjords is going live. That is going to be the campaign I'm running here on this channel. It'll have pretty new overlays. Most of these guys will be here, plus a couple of different people. But yes, tune in for session 1 of that.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And Dragon, I need to get on to you about that last piece of art I need other than the overlays.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But unfortunately, I'm tired. I will send you a message after I've had some sleep.
It's fine. It's fine.
Apologies
have
that
to,
the
like-
session
Because-
ran over for those that need to go to bed.
Oh, no, it's not your fault. I was just tired. I'm not sure if you guys
No, no,
noticed. There were a
Mahez?
couple of points
Mahez?
where I nearly fell asleep in the chair.
Oh, sorry. Zappa, Mahez is weak and old. That's why he needs his grandpa naps.
Oh, fuck off.
Your
I'm gonna...
real weakness disgusts me.
Oh, he got out
All
of the
right,
chair.
well-
He got out
well-
of the chair.
Well, he blocked the door. He barricaded the door.
Nice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Fight.
that has been
Fight.
You have to
Strixhaven
come out for
episode.
food and work eventually.
That
Look,
has
I might
been,
be on the second
episode-
story, but I will jump out that window.
Get out. I've seen him climb into windows.
I was gonna
at
say,
high
if I can
stories
climb in,
before.
I can climb out, right?
Oh dear, but yeah, that has been Strixhaven episode 5. That has been our wonderful cast of characters. Thank you, Mahez. Thank you, Malachi. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Seb. And thank you, Yumi. And we will see you guys throughout the week for other campaigns. But for us specifically, we'll see you in 2 weeks for episode 6. Thank you so much for joining us. And goodbye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
I mean, you say bye, but we've still got to find somebody to raid.
Oh.
God fucking! I was doing that spiel so you could look for someone.
Well, yeah, but
trying to
I was
give
too
you
busy
time.
defending my life.
Good point. Good point.
That's
So I
what
guess
Is it?
Technically the channel will see you guys on Wednesday. For the big fuck
Yes,
off
for
D&D
more
stuff.
Fellbrush Ascension as well as Flash of Darkness.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be a good time. Good time.
Genuinely, I don't
But
know
yeah.
where to go.
I'm trying to fill the dead noise whilst we find a raid.
But
I'm
you
out
know,
of stuff to talk about. So I have a pizza. It's very nice.
Aw, I want the pizza.
oh come on, you could talk about the Flash of Darkness. Next session, we get to see what happens when the party deals with the fallout of one of their own killing one of their own.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
a
we
big
Murder
word.
within the
We
party.
worked out. We did work
Nah.
out that like we've technically not had like a full combat session where like because we fought the plant, which kind of ended in a no contest, and
You'd be
Wilbur had
thankful
a
it
one-on-one duel. Wilbur had a one-on-one duel
No,
that
no, no.
ended.
Wilbur had a
in a
one-on-one
very
bitch
decisive-
slap.
He had a one-on-one duel that ended in a very decisive contest. And then we had an initiative roll.
Traben also
that, like,
Traben also had a knockout by a mug, I believe.
I don't think that was in combat though, because there was never an initiative roll for it.
There was
So,
a
like-
flying mug heading his
Yeah,
direction.
yeah, but it was
to knock
never
out.
in combat. It was outside of combat.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
was
just
it
so-
in combat?
he just
Okay.
got his ass handed to
first-
him as he walked down the stairs.
The first fatality that we have been involved with, the first life that this party has taken, and it
one
was
of-
fucking, it was friendly fire. It was friendly
was fr-
fucking fire.
I'm sure that won't come to haunt me.
It was certainly a
Alrighty,
way
well,
to
we've
go,
now
though.
found a raid.
We have found a raid,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I apologize. I was busy defending my life.
Yeah. No, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. Alright. Bye,
Yeah.
everyone. We'll
Yeah,
see you
enjoy.
guys
Get
soon.
Rhymes.
Bye bye.